Come with me, traveler, if you will, into the north, to the forgotten continent, the lands of Aquanaria. As the party falls through the void, they are separated, as each party member has a different, out-of-body experience. Degdadok meets a ghostly lizard folk, introducing himself as Thibamir Pasaclaw, a member of the Order of Pandora, explaining that the Order has taken an interest in the party due to all of the interdimensional traveling they've been doing recently. Thibamir trains Degdadok to fight more chaotically, and to lean into his drunken fighting skills. Once the training is done, Degdadok is sent back into the material plane. Meanwhile, Hades finds himself inside of a half-finished painting. The painter turns out to be Tolis Arta, the Grandmaster of the Order of Pandora. He takes pity on Hades for feeling outcast from society due to his method of creation, and he generously gives Hades 2 gifts. Firstly, he imbues Hades with the knowledge of a new spell, a thunderous yodel, and then also provides him with a book, which if opened to the last page, will transport Hades to a land of bliss, where he can feel safe and accepted. Hades is then sent back into the material plane as well. Cyrus and Henry James both appear inside of a lush, beautiful forest. At first, Cyrus suspects that it's the Feywild, but the nature here feels even more beautiful and holy than it should. All of a sudden, Mother Nature reveals herself to them. She congratulates Cyrus on his work so far in protecting and supporting nature, and she informs him that he must face the Dark Druid and prevent him from bringing destruction to her sacred lands. Henry James then pipes in, exclaiming that he wants to go home and doesn't get why he's here. Mother Nature then scolds him and tells him that he must atone. She gives Cyrus a cornucopia, which when blown into during a time of need, will summon Henry James to aid the party. Henry James grumbles at this, but he can't really argue with a god. Mother Nature then sends Cyrus back into the material plane and sends Henry James back to his home in the Feywild. Finally, Radigan appears alone in a gray expanse. He is greeted by a malevolent-sounding voice that offers him power in exchange for conquering the world. The being reveals itself to be an entity called the Ashen Void, the same being that the Ash Cult was trying to summon into Aquanaria. Radigan resists the Ashen Void, but the entity appears to be too powerful. However, all is not lost. On Radigan's shoulder appears a certain gleeful, glowing golden goblin god. Mungare has come to Radigan's aid. Mungare is a verbal sparring match with the Ashen Void, causing the Void to get angrier and angrier until it lashes out at Radigan. Mungare grabs Radigan's hand and whisks him away to safety, bringing him to a safe haven for goblins. Everything in the plane has a golden hue, and there are many good-natured goblins meandering about, tinkering with tools, eating food, and having a jolly time. Mungare gives Radigan a tour, before eventually gifting him with an ethereal handgun, which Radigan can summon to protect himself in battle. Mungare then sends Radigan back into the material plane to be on his way. The entire party, Radigan, Cyrus, Hades, Degdadok, and even Ro, Layla, and Orlivo, appear back on the material plane. They wake up in the middle of a putrid, rotting swamp, and they are immediately attacked by malformed zombies lurking in the area. The fight is intense, and Ro, Degdadok, Radigan, Orlivo, and Cyrus are all knocked unconscious at various times during the fight. But they are all saved by other members of the party except for one. Ro is knocked unconscious early on in the fight by a giant zombie, and nobody else notices him as he lays suffocating in the murky swamp water. Eventually, the fight comes to an end, and the party is completely exhausted. Cyrus and Orlivo, while still alive, are still unconscious as the fight dies down. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to the party, there is a tiefling nearby that seems to have stumbled into the fight with them.
what, like broccoli
Well,
self-deprecating
you were just
Polish people are inferior?
Yes.
Good thing he's Polish.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Disappointments, the Sea of Gaming D&D stream. I have beer. How are you?
How are you? How are you?
That's what I want to know.
You better be doing good.
We hope.
Eat your veggie tables. Eat the damn vegetables.
Eat
I
them, Jim.
concur.
Anyway. Oh, look how brown this is.
That's what I say to the toilet.
If it's brown, drink it down.
Look at that foam.
Is that a stout?
It is. It's Guinness.
It's brown.
Is that a
I brought it-
septic
It's just
tank?
brown.
You're a septic tank. Your sense of humor is a septic tank.
Me
What are
too.
you talking about? It's a
Me
stout.
too.
You did not pour that right, Boyle.
Here.
You're supposed to pour on the side.
Well, I didn't.
I'm sorry.
So.
This chair sounds like a dying cat.
All right, so we gonna start, or are we
Yeah.
just gonna
Yeah.
make
It's
fun
Like
of
a root
Tim?
float.
Alright, so the last
Alright.
time you guys
I
left off.
wonder how beer float.
No, finish.
I wonder. I wonder how much of like ice cream in that would taste. I wonder how that would taste. Bad.
Yeah, a little bit, not too bad. A lot of it bad.
I don't know.
Depends on the ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely like more neutral, like
Vanilla.
vanilla.
Like vanilla, yeah.
I mean, who does like chocolate ice cream with beer float? I mean, come on, it's always.
No,
vanilla.
orange.
Oh yeah, an orange
soda.
cream. Yeah.
Vanilla.
Vanilla soda, orange ice cream.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. That would probably. Be
Frozen yogurt. E40 motor oil.
Amazing.
2-for-1 deal at Taco Bell.
Burn down Walmarts.
Burning
with Taco
down the
Bell
house.
shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you guys left off last time, you were fighting off a shit ton of zombies.
Yeah.
Many zombies.
And that's kind of we left off right at the end of the fight.
Is
You
the,
notice
is the fight over?
fight is over, correct?
Cool.
It's all pitch black out. Whoever doesn't have dark vision can't see much.
Well, definitely Cyrus and Orlivo because they're
Oh.
unconscious.
Yeah, there's literally maybe almost 100 dead bodies all around you. Some of them were the zombies you were fighting, others were just there. You notice that the dead bodies are wearing kind of like bluish silver uniforms. Like think of like revolutionary style. But like they have like chain shirt underneath, you know, like the armor, the chain shirts in D&D. Underneath that uniform, and some of them have like different helmets depending on like what unit they were in. It's like the swamp is full of like blood and gross water and bodies and swords and guns, and a lot of them broken and rusty stuff. And some of the other bodies are carrying like flags of torches on them, and they're more like traditional kind of medieval kind of fights. They're like wearing armor of like chain mail and full plate and like leather armor and shields and things like that.
Do we recognize any of the brands of armor? Basically.
On the zombies?
Alright, so Hades and
I don't.
Radican can
I don't.
notice.
I can't see.
You can't see. Wait, who here does not have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
The taxman has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision?
Tax man.
The Cyrus does not.
Does not have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision. Alright, so the people who do have dark vision, you two notice that some of the bodies are New Brennick soldiers, and some are like the soldiers of the Lord of Flame. You know, his soldiers.
Right, so we're
there
back
was-
on that island, so
Yeah,
presumably.
you're exactly where you teleported from. You're back in the
Okay.
same spot.
Well, is it obvious that we're in the exact same spot? Because I mean,
It's quite obvious.
Yeah, like the original circular.
Oh, that's
but
long gone though.
Well, yeah, but like
Yeah.
that area, like
Yeah.
the clearing and all that.
Although it's a different season.
because
You
it
guys-
wasn't
Sorry.
it wasn't swampy when we left, right?
It was
like-
swampy.
It was.
It was
Oh,
swampy,
okay.
yeah. You do notice it's a different season. It kind of looks like there's leaves on the ground. When you guys
the
left
time
it,
has passed.
yeah. When
what-
you guys left, it was kind of like end of winter, early spring, and now it seems like kind of fall.
Oh, jeez.
It's been a fucking year then.
Yeah. Nearly. At like the better part of half a year.
Yeah.
Basically. Like a little, like over
Like
half a year.
8 months, 9 months.
Yeah.
You also noticed, first there's a tiefling.
Oh, yes. Hello. Good to see all of you. I bet you can't see me, though. It's quite dark in the air.
see you.
I do
See
have...
you fine.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey!
There's quite a few zombies there. I'm sorry. Here's my business card.
Hades just blinks and goes, "Why do I need your business card?"
Well, no, I mean, it's, formal introductions. Like, I mean, I don't know you, but as you can see here, I am a tax accountant. If you need any help with that, you could always call me. Here's my address, and here you go.
Hades will take it in his huge clawed hand and just look at it and be like, "Okay, I guess," and he'll just put it in his bag.
Deck the Doc will also take one.
Oh.
What's the name written on it?
Werfel and Sons.
Your name
was
is
that?
Warfell?
Iron Sons?
Yes.
Well, what's your name?
Todd.
Todd Warfell.
Yes.
Do you have sons?
No, I think Ed Sons is his last name.
Right, that makes sense.
No, actually, I have extended family, actually. It's, yeah. Well, actually, married to my first cousin. Okay, well, I mean, the blood goes pretty weird with that. Anyway.
Hey, you're a tiefling, aren't you? But the blood is very weird.
Anyway, as you can see, I do all types of accounting. I seem to draw my papers here, and
What are you doing in this swamp?
Yeah, if you're a tax man, why are you here in this disgusting place? Did you make the zombies? On account of the fact you're a tiefling?
I am rather good, but I can't do that. All I am really good at is, counting, paperwork, magic missile.
Magic missile.
Yes?
You do.
We saw him using it. He came in fighting.
You do magic.
Oh yes, all sorts of magic, actually.
All right, so we have a wizard with us then.
What? Oh, I didn't know I was being recruited for a party, actually. That's quite good. I do a lot of business propositions.
But you just showed up in a zombie swamp. I don't know what you
I know.
expected.
But I am okay for opportunity.
Layla walks forward. She goes, "Do you know where these zombies came from?"
I haven't the slightest idea.
So I still think you might have made them.
Radigan at this point is slumped up against a tree in the dark, just like sitting down very slowly after going down twice, and it's just like wheezing.
Oh, Hades is covered in blood. He's just standing there, though.
Yeah, Deck the Doc,
Like, you can tell I got pretty beat up in the fight.
Oh.
Also, for context, I'm like a 7-foot, weirdly proportioned goat fox man.
Suddenly,
Which
a
you probably
cloud
haven't
goes
seen
over the
before.
moon, and it gets darker outside.
Oh no, it's pitch black. Oh, what are we gonna do? Where's my next camera?
Don't go looking for black.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I just realized you
There you go.
were talking about Harry Potter there. Yeah.
Right, so what was going on, John?
This was good
You
business.
guys were still talking.
Then Layla says, "Well, where are we? This doesn't look like hell."
Oh.
It's-
No.
This is where we're from.
Hades not.
This is how did we even get here? Because we were just talking with the Sphinx.
Oh, did you not make the Raven Queen?
The what?
The Raven Queen. That's what this wall was, by the way. We weren't insane. It was the Raven Queen. And also, the proprietor did tell us. Well, no, he didn't, but he would have if he wasn't a dick. So it was a good idea to go see him because us seeing him eventually led to us figuring out that it was the Raven Queen.
I still think that we would have found out eventually, so I don't think it really changed anything.
Well, look at you not knowing until we knew.
But how did we? Okay, so the Raven Queen teleported us all back to your world.
Yeah, by the way, you can thank us for existing. Because apparently, as I spin around gently and dodge all the cables, but Apparently, you see, apparently what happened was there were multiple realities happening at the same time.
You're in the background.
So there were multiple realities. Wait. There we go.
We just switch back to the other camera.
There were multiple realities happening at the same time.
I can see one right back there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's one right there. Oh, it goes on forever. Whoa. Anyway, so yeah, there were multiple realities happening at the same time, and the Raven Queen told us that we had to pick one because apparently she set up multiple things, and we had to pick one, and we picked the one with you in it. So you can be thankful that you exist because we chose you
Didn't we?
and Orlivo.
Didn't we all exist already?
Hayden says, yeah, I think
Oh,
they
fine.
already existed. It was just that we wouldn't have existed with them.
I don't know about that. I like the idea that we created them.
Wait, where is Orlivo?
Yeah. Oh, he's
That's a
somewhere.
damn good question.
Olivo is with the party somewhere in the dark.
But he's unconscious.
Oh yeah, he's unconscious. Yeah.
I'm also barely conscious right now.
Yeah, I only have one eye, by the way. I don't know if
Yeah,
that was
Hades
well
is covered in blood, and he's just standing around. But I'm gonna say at this point, he kind of goes, you know, that was a good fight. I'm feeling kind of funny.
Drops.
Yeah, Degdadoc
He just sits down,
only has
like
one
abruptly.
eye. And like the other eye is like a glass eye, but that glass eye is nowhere to be seen because it's just gushing blood right now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
He got beat
So
back in.
it got lost somewhere, and he's now just like,
You're like Rigetti or whatever his name is from Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah. It's like, hey, so we created you, and like blood is like spurting onto her.
Oh, Deg, you gotta fix that.
What? Oh, right.
All right, where's Orlivo? Hold on, and where's Cyrus? Wait, and where's Ro?
Okay, so
Who's
Ro.
asking this?
Layla's asking all three of the questions.
So alright, so Cyrus is somewhere with the party.
Well, no, he's not asking that out of character. That's his character asking.
Sorry.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
dumb.
because Cyrus is
Sorry.
unconscious as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Radigan's just going to sleep. It's not standing anymore.
Hades is sitting there, just on the floor, like, kind of, and starting to slouch backwards. On the ground, I mean.
Degdadoc fainted from blood loss. He's on 4 health.
Everyone's
Yo, I'm on
fainting.
4 health too. Yeah, I'm down. I'm just laying down. I'm gone.
It was nice meeting you. I'm kind of hurt. So I'm gonna sleep now.
interesting business proposition.
You better not do anything sketchy while I fall asleep.
only business.
He just passes out.
No, guys, you can't. We got to get out of here because there could be more zombies around.
You just see like Degdadoc is like he like fell into the swamp water. You can just see like a cloud of red just seeping out to the water from his face.
Well, she's definitely gonna pull Deg out from the water.
He's out cold.
Does anyone have health potions?
No.
No.
Layla does not.
Does anyone know healing spells?
No.
I used up all my spell slots.
Cyrus and Orlivo are both unconscious, but they know cure wounds.
Some of you may have
I
gotten
have-
experience rush from hitting level 6 though.
Oh yeah, who got?
I am level 6, but I have long rest.
So John's experience rush. You get all
Yeah, you get full health again.
Yeah, you're.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like essentially getting a second wind. So you could still roleplay that you're hurt as fuck
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
are.
Yeah.
But
I'll just say that I'm hurt until I.
Well, is
I-
Cyrus still unconscious even though he went up to full health? Because
I would say at this point now Cyrus gets up. He falls down first and gets back up. Like he's not.
okay, so like Layla's like pulling him out of the water and he's starting to come to. And
Yeah,
starting to get
he's
pulled
like
up.
you know,
No.
Okay, so we back on full health then?
only if you leveled up.
I was already level 6, so no.
No.
Okay.
Oh
So
no, my
I'm still
armor
pretty
is
hurt.
waterlogged.
It's
Oh yeah, you have wood armor.
Yeah.
It's soaky. It's spongy.
it's now driftwood armor.
Silky spongy. Cyrus Drake.
So Layla goes and she goes and finds Orlivo and brings him closer to the party. And you're just kind of like lying there.
I'm basically unconscious. I failed 2 of my death saves. I'm gonna definitely lay at the tree.
Yeah, Hades is on 2 health, so he's just lying on the solid ground. But he's lying on solid ground. He's not unconscious, but his eyes are closed. He's just sitting there on his back.
I guess I want to do medicine checks on both of these guys.
Yeah.
For what?
To see if you're like dying or if you're just tired.
Oh, okay.
You can do one on Degdadoc as well, because he is bleeding profusely still.
That is true, but isn't he starting to act better or no?
No, he's still out of it.
Actively dying.
Yeah, you picked him up and he did not budge. He also does have one health potion in his backpack if you go digging.
Yeah, because I don't have.
Past all the empty beer bottles.
So 15 for Radigan, 13 for Hades.
And what are you specifically trying to do with this check?
I'm trying to make sure that they're not dying.
He just wants to
That
know what's
they're
going on with
just
them.
stable to a degree, even though they're not doing well.
You notice that both of them are stable, however, they might have suffered a lot of blood loss, and they kind of have a fever.
Okay. And I got
Oh.
15 for Degdadog.
Same conditions.
Okay.
Has a fever, a lot of blood loss. Kind of pale.
19 for Cyrus. She's doing everyone.
Did Cyrus go down?
He did go
Yeah,
down.
then same. Has a slight fever, blood loss.
Okay.
Are you doing Orlivo now?
Yes.
Did he go down?
Yes.
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
15.
He's burning up the hottest out of all of them. Like, it's almost actually kind of, it hurts to touch him.
Okay. All right, and then she's like, "Oh, Ro," and she goes looking around trying to find Ro. Is it obvious where he is?
No, make her make a perception check.
What's her perception stat?
She could probably has dark vision, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
12.
She finds a lifeless corpse in the water.
No. Jonathan. Alright, she'll pull the body out of the water first before she, gets a good check.
Yeah.
So his body's, just lying there on the ground. But, she'll go, he was an interesting fellow, and close his eyes.
Yeah.
It's funny because Gabe called me earlier today, and now he's dead.
Well, his character died, yeah.
Oops.
Oops. Well, and she walks back. This is really dire. I would really appreciate it. Would you be able to help us get back to some place where where my party can heal, because they are not doing well?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And then suddenly, kind of close, you just hear a big as a gun goes off.
Gotta go down and go.
That one wasn't me.
Who has dark vision?
Me, but I'm lying on the ground.
We could also probably all see the flash, though.
Yeah.
That was
Approaching
not
you
me.
two are two soldiers with weapons. Both have rifles drawn.
Did they just shoot the air? Oh, okay. They did.
They just shot the air.
The air do to me.
Yeah, what did the air do to them? Good question.
Yeah, I got no health potions. I was just double checking because I have some other inventory.
It's okay, they're out of ammo.
One says, "Halt! Who goes there?" The other one says,
Nay, that was me who did that.
What? I didn't expect that to
playing
come
a
from
character.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, I just.
Zach gets another character?
Apparently.
"Yeah, apparently."
Oh my god. Alright.
Would I have enough I'd have enough knowledge to know that the only ones that should have guns on this continent are most likely my people, right?
However, you can't see your people.
I can't see them, but I heard gunshot.
Yeah, and that was close. Do you see how close that was?
I could probably
Yeah.
see that, yeah.
You actually might even know the make of the pistol.
Do I know the make of the pistol?
Yeah.
You want me to make a check, or do I know
Nah,
it?
you just know
You might.
What's the make? Can I just make it up?
it. Yeah. Go ahead, on the spot.
That's a That's a Brunnick special right there.
Wow.
Special. Okay.
Made by Moorhound.
Who'd have thunk?
Aye, you know your guns well. How are you? Are you a fellow trooper as well?
Part of the Abbensteel.
Commander, how do you know these aren't spies? There's
now-
been a lot of revolts lately.
That is a good point, but we can't be taking risks right now. We're in the middle of a dangerous area.
You just shot a gun! There's zombies everywhere!
Which means more will be coming to us right now. We can't be spending time wasting talking about this. Listen, all of you, what are you even doing out here? This is a quarantined area. It's very highly toxic.
We, Relegran Gold, we kinda fell. That's, yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Fell from where? The sky?
Have you ever heard of Munger?
No.
Munger is the golden goblin god of lunches. And he saved us. And I just immediately unconscious.
So he just goes, oh, you get this. They're loony.
Sir, what do we do? There's not supposed to be anybody out here.
I agree. Though we might need to do a bit more questioning.
Should we bring him back to the outpost?
Exactly. That way we are in a safer place and we have the time to actually discuss these sort of things.
Okay. Alright, who's not unconscious here?
I guess Cyrus just started to wake up.
Okay.
And Hades isn't unconscious, but he's lying on the
back.
ground injured.
Okay.
And you're knocked out.
I am knocked out.
And Orlivo's knocked out.
I'm awake, but I'm like just lying on the ground with my eyes shut, breathing.
We do not want to carry you, Tom.
I know.
You probably don't want to carry me either.
I have no armor weight, but I
I'm
just
gonna be
am
real
the weight.
honest with you. I have I'm almost at my max carrying capacity in D&D simply because of one item in my inventory.
Wait, what's that?
Fucking dragon.
Oh yeah. Alright. So are you guys now going to carry your comrades? I'm guessing what the dwarf captain said, to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got the two dwarfs. Cyrus can't carry anyone.
Yeah. Oh, the other one's a human, actually.
Okay.
It's his underling.
Dwarf. Oh, well, taller, but okay. So dwarf, human, you.
Aha. My strength is not adequate.
Well, potentially you then. Layla.
Yes.
Well, Hades is gonna get up if they say they've got to go somewhere. He's not gonna get up quick or easily. He's gonna kind of groan and be like, okay, I'm going.
Me and Hades are about to stabilize each other. We're both leaning to one side,
Yeah,
just hoping that.
Yeah. No, that sounds perfect. We'll do that.
Yeah, well, Layla will definitely try to help anyone who's lucid enough to try to get up. She'll help them get up. And then she will carry... So you need to be carried?
Probably not.
I
can probably walk.
Okay.
Just not... Depends on how far this area is from here. That's a damn good question.
That's a good thing, too.
If you're telling me we're doing a 10-mile ruck, I ain't making it. That's... Radigan Randcord dies here.
It's gonna be a couple miles.
So maybe.
Layla will carry Zegdadoc.
He's just moaning and bleeding all over her.
Trying to make a strength check?
Yes. And we're going to everyone's
also,
about to make
can
an
I-
athletics check in a second.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Can I
Let's get the strength. Yeah, let's get the strength check and see if you can even haul your friends.
Can I even?
Can you even?
18.
Okay, he hauls them.
Can I make
Layla.
a check to see if I know
Layla
this
hauls.
dwarf?
Degdadoc is a combined total of 264 pounds.
That's fine. That's fine with the check.
That's not as... Then it's been worse.
Can I make a check to see if I know this dwarf? Know of him or anything?
Yeah.
Recognize what army he's from or something?
Make
has-
History?
Make me his perception or history.
Okay. My perception's better, so 11.
You know what? You know that he's definitely from your hometown, but based off of the album you see on his uniform, which is right here.
Okay, so he's from... Is he from my
Yes.
specific clan, or is he just from...
He's not from your clan, but he's from your city. From your
Can he have blue hair going down the middle of his head and down his beard?
Sure.
That's the art.
That's the art.
It's the art.
And these little lines are like a rank, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you have more of them if you're higher rank or
Yeah.
less of them. Okay.
And I couldn't fill in. I couldn't find a silver, so I didn't fill it in.
So the one dwarf guy goes, all right, we need everyone on deck. You carry the small one. Points to Orlivo.
I guess. Should I roll athletics?
First a strength check
Sort of a strength check,
to
alright.
see if you can haul his butt.
Do you want to just use some physical dice?
Yeah, I have
I
dice
would.
right here, buddy.
Thank you.
You've got a treasure trove of them right there.
I do.
Yep.
Is 4 minus 1 is 3.
You immediately drop Orlivo.
On his head.
Do you see it?
Ew.
Probably don't.
I don't see shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm barely. I'm relying on Hades to know what direction I'm walking in.
Yeah, Hades is having some
Can you
trouble,
see in the
but
dark?
I can see in the dark at
Okay, so
least,
yeah, we're
and
okay.
I'm not still bleeding, but I lost a lot of blood.
My only reason why I was concerned is because if we both couldn't see in the dark, then we're just
No,
wandering
Hades is
off.
not.
You dropped him.
My bad. Hold on.
Alright, you try.
Okay, officer. He lifts him up. I'm gonna give him +2 strength
Oh boy.
on that 20.
Oh, that's...
Lifts up Shane's lover.
Alright, come on, lovely. Let's get going.
Alright then. Let me get my paperwork.
I like your horns, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I grew them myself. I think I just grew on my head.
I would hope so, because it's illegal to poach horns.
Right, I knew that.
You hear like a very faint. Radagon gold. Where's Orlivo?
You were starting to feel your heart flutter a little bit as you got further away, but now that someone's carrying Orlivo, he's catching up, and so you feel better.
I feel better.
Yeah.
Okay, now everyone's picked up.
No.
Do we just leave Ro?
Did Layla announce to the group that he died?
Yeah, did
Wait, she pulled him out of the water, and
Did a
she...
ceremony for him.
Right.
Yeah, I think Hades would have had weirdly little reaction to that. Like you can't really. I'm gonna say it's hard to tell if it was because of something else or because he just was like beaten half to death.
Right.
This could be a really bad idea.
Hmm?
But we could just tie him to us as we're hobbling away and drag him across the crew.
Well, the dwarf still has free hands.
Yeah, Hades,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Hades would also say no to that actually if you tried.
I just tie it to Silas, to Radigan, and just kind of like hobble off.
You do that?
If nobody else is gonna help me,
No,
I can't even see him. So
The dwarf is going to pick up Ro
Okay.
because you got Orlivo and then Layla's got Degdadoc. So
And we're leaning on each other.
what's the strength of the dwarf?
Give him +3.
+3. Nice. 12.
He hobbles him, but it's at a slow pace.
Okay.
He's getting it.
Well, it's better than not carrying him because because it's a fresh body. They want to.
Yeah. His underling, who's I guess holding Orlivo, right? So maybe he actually has a pistol out instead.
Okay.
He's like, so what's your guys' names and why are you in the swamp?
Apparently, they fell from the sky from a goblin. You believe this story? We can't talk to them right now while they're loony.
Okay, but Commander, there's revolts and there's unexplained zombie outbreaks. We gotta keep things careful.
Radigan Rancord, squad leader of the Evan Steel Order. As I'm like leaning up against Hades, like gripping his fur at some points to stay up.
Yeah.
And
The doc moans.
Cyrus starts to chime in, and he's like really limping hard,
Yeah.
and he's just like,
He's Limp Bizkit.
yeah.
Member of the King's Mercenaries.
Limp Bizkit.
Actually, the human probably can't even see.
No,
You know?
Well, Cyrus will. Right, he has that cantrip, right?
On limp.
Cyrus does produce flame with his hand.
Oh, so the whole
Group
party
can see.
now can see.
Well, let's see. What's the range of produce flame?
I think like 10 feet.
It's
Yeah,
not
so it's not
huge.
that
Like
good.
5 feet bright, 5 feet dim.
10 foot dim, and then 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim.
So that's not too bad.
So I'm gonna
20
say he does this after you guys walk maybe about a football field or two away from where you were,
Okay.
and then you hear.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Everyone, you hear some splashing in the swamp.
No.
I'm just gonna like haphazardly try to unsling my bow from my back while still leaned up against Hades. Like, I can't see it.
Well, yeah, Cyrus is. I would say. I mean, Cyrus is. Is he near Radigan?
Yeah, you guys are probably in like in a line walking in the same spot. One of the new soldiers is kind of guiding.
Okay.
Not the dwarf because he's hauling the dead body, but probably maybe the captain who's like wandlessly looking in the dark with a gun with Orlivo on his side.
Okay.
If that makes sense. He kind of knew where he came from. He can't really see well, but he kind of knew the general direction.
Okay. So you can see like 20 feet.
Yeah, so I can see 20 feet then.
Yeah. Oh, he also has the flame up too. And yeah. So you hear splashing. Why don't you want to make me an athletics check? If you're bundled together, holding anybody, you two have to collectively get me above a 20.
Above a
Collective. Okay, interesting.
Athletics check. If you're holding anybody.
Is that a 5?
All right, I'm
That's
gonna
a
do Cyrus,
7 total.
Cyrus
I got.
first.
7
You
total?
gotta.
I gotta get like a 13.
I'm gonna use lucky.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got a natural 1.
Natural
you
one
both
and a
fall on the
7.
ground. You both fall on the ground.
Okay.
Let's get one of these.
Okay. So how do we have to get back up? What happens with that?
What'd you
That's
get?
better.
15.
But Cyrus still is not athletic.
The dwarf and the Orlivo Orlivo's still unconscious, right?
Orlivo automatically
Yeah.
fails, probably.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Orlivo. Yeah. you care
Yeah,
about
well,
the
the
guy.
He only got a 1.
Athletic.
Radigan going, I'm not alone. As we both face into the fucking mud.
Oh, okay. So Cyrus got a 16.
16.
Yeah.
How about Doc and Layla?
0.
So I need to. Layla
I'm
needs to get a 20 on her athletics check.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
That's a 13 plus.
Plus 8 to athletics.
Plus 6 is 19.
Dang!
I'd say it's good enough. Half the party now is in. You can now hear zombies probably 60 feet from you.
Did I get dropped or am I still being carried?
They're still being carried just sluggishly.
Layla passed with a 19, so.
Oh, okay. Right, she's carrying.
And was Cyrus good with a 16?
Is he holding anybody?
No.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
The dwarf commander who you're playing as takes a sip of a potion. He took a potion of strength.
Oh, cool.
So does his underling. So it gives him a little bit more. Whoa! He goes, and he steps up. But the party, the zombies are getting closer. Now they're like 20 feet from you in the dark, like the flames in front of you. So you could just see the outline of them. Everyone, make me another athletics check.
Okay.
The underling and the dwarf carrying him have. What does a potion of strength do again?
It increases your strength.
By.
Depends
I
on the
know.
variant.
I'm gonna say it gives it a +4. On the. So if he was the dwarf, so it's a +7, and the underling has a +6. Underling holding. Good enough.
18 for me. What about you, Hades?
I got 9, 10, 11.
So,
Wait, no, I got 10. Sorry, because I got 8.
28.
Good.
Okay, so we're good.
Cyrus got 23,
Okay.
and then Layla got 18.
18. Who was carrying? The dwarf was carrying the
Roll.
roll. He has to roll now with a +7. You have
Plus
did you
7.
roll again?
7.
Now he's at the
7.
He's the furthest away now.
20
20
plus 7.
He's fine. At this point, you guys are now running, splashing in the dark because the horde is behind you. You guys
Okay.
probably run literally about a mile.
Oof.
Everyone is going to take a point of exhaustion.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep.
The saves, I think. I'm not sure.
Do I get it as well?
Oh, it's
Yes.
right there. Disadvantage on ability checks. You're exhausted from hearing this.
Yeah.
And running and splashing, and the horde is just right behind you. You're running in the dark, and then suddenly, in front of you, bunch of guns go off. And all the zombies that are chasing you all start going down. They start falling. They're like, whoa!
Oh, walking.
Their brains are splattering. Their knees are getting crushed. They're falling into the swamp again.
Knees weak.
And then you guys
Arms
see,
heavy.
yeah, like zombie spaghetti.
Zombie
Okay.
spaghetti.
You guys see then like a kind of like a tower in front of you.
The zombies are a tower?
No. No, in front of you. The zombies are behind you.
Do I recognize this tower?
You haven't seen it yet, Shane. You can't see in the dark. The people who have dark vision can see the tower.
I just saw 87 gunshots up here from the tower.
That's true. That's true then. Okay, you did see the tower. It is 20 by 20 feet.
Oh, okay.
That means something?
Yeah, it does.
This tower.
Okay.
That did make things really quickly.
What are you, Baker?
He has to make piss.
He has to make urine.
He's gonna make it.
You're
Make it happen.
Hey Tim, can you send me that email to my account? Not to the.
Part of the problem is that John set up the permissions dumbly,
Yes.
so
That's
I
what I
can't
do.
really. Like I can
Okay.
send it to you, but you won't be able to do anything with it.
I
If
just need to
you
be able to read it.
if you log into the CFE
Well, can I
email,
read it if you send it to me?
What is
no.
the cost?
If you
Oh,
log
that
into the
rifle.
CFE email, you should be able to access.
The
it.
cost of which rifle?
Hold on.
The one that I was using, the 2D10 one.
Oh,
Is it in the DM's guide?
I had it. I have it in a spreadsheet that I don't have with me.
Okay. Because if it's in the DMG, I can pull it up.
Damage.
Yeah, the damage. If it's in the DMG though, I can pull it up.
It's not in the Dungeon Master's Guide. This is like one of the new guns from the.
Not Starfinder.
Basically, yeah,
Starjammer.
Yeah.
Spelljammer. Spelljammer.
yeah, I believe so.
Spelljammer. Yeah, I'm only asking because to repair my gun after I break it costs a quarter of the cost of the weapon.
Hmm.
So
But I suppose it depends on like if your weapon's broken, how much you're gonna get for it if you try selling it.
oh no, I can just fix it.
Oh, okay.
It costs a quarter of the cost of
I don't
cost of the
know.
weapon.
Oh, so you just need to know what the cost. Okay, got
Not
it.
already.
The sheet, my sheet is in my knapsack over there. It's in the thing that holds my laptop in the
I
knapsack.
don't know what knapsack you're talking about.
It's the one that I always carry around with me. The
Knapsack,
Oh, no,
knapsack.
blue thing?
yes.
Okay.
Starjammer firearms. It's not Starjammer.
Where is it in here? Under the
Spelljammer
laptop,
fire.
you
It's
said?
spelled fine.
Yeah, it's in the same thing as the laptop.
Okay.
Spelljammer firearms society.
Okay. Hold on. I can figure this out. Just give me a second.
I could also potentially make it just with the materials I have to fix my gun, but I have no idea. So I have a bunch of metal.
That was metal.
Yes. I'm emphatic.
Jamie, can I put you on camera for a second? No. Okay.
Alright,
Indeed.
Alright, Tom, I would say it's not really important. There's gonna be no combat.
Okay. I'll deal with it later.
Okay. So yeah, in front of you, a bunch, like literally more than a dozen firearms go off. Even maybe some bigger cannons explode around you. As the horde you see behind you just get impacted and it dies down. And in front of you is kind of like a 20 by 20 tower that's about 30, 35-ish feet high. There's a bunch of riflemen in the tower. The captain says,
Oh, I'm the captain.
Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
"You're the captain now."
Why are you so many things?
I don't. This just happened. So the captain goes, "Oh, well, a good job, lovely. You ran good. You got good survival instincts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't do very much aerobics, but I do classify myself as a bit of an athlete sometimes.
You do look like an athlete.
You have a -1 to athletics, right?
That was a good job. Maybe we can do some aerobics sometime, early in the morning.
Yes.
Captain, is that you outside?
Aye, yes.
Oh, you better get in. There's 20 zombies right behind you. Make that 19.
You weren't even going to ask the secret code?
What's the secret code, Captain?
Lemon squish.
You know it's lemon snap, you idiot.
Aye, well, I'm tired,
And they let you in the instant tower.
I was half expecting you to do like the dad
it's an
joke.
instant fortress?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
The dad joke?
Yeah, the dad joke
That's
where
what I
it's
knew
like,
it was.
what's the password? If you knew it, I'd have to kill you. Or if I told you, I'd have to kill you. Like that kind of thing.
No. Should have done that.
So, now that everyone's inside here, the instant fortress is 3 stories high. Wow. Has a bunch of rifles and cannons on the roof of it. There's 19 other men inside the fortress plus you guys, so it's a little crowded.
That's a lot of men.
And everywhere outside the fortress is just dead zombies.
Can I attempt to go to one of the cannons and just fire it at the horde?
You find 2 engineer-looking guys up there. One is one's a goblin and one's a dwarf, and the goblin's like,
Please don't touch that, sir. That's my beautiful, as he's like petting it. Good girl.
Is there light in here, by the way?
Nope, that.
this is on the roof, so no. This may be just a torch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is
Yeah.
there light in here? So
Yeah.
Can the other engineer turn to the goblin and go, "You're ugly," and then just start dancing?
You're getting on my nerves.
Another gun goes up. That's 4th the day.
I am a god.
Booyah!
What is happening?
I'm still gonna attempt to fire the cannon.
Which one are you taking? The goblin one or the other one?
The dwarven one, probably.
And he's gonna back away like, it's not your cannon, bud.
It's not your cannon, horse.
I'm trained for this.
Make a persuasion, Shane.
You haven't unlocked this part of the map yet.
Yeah. You have to be a 14, Shane.
Now listen here, boy.
Persuasion?
You haven't
Yep.
unlocked this part of the map yet.
Come back when you got more
I do not
cats.
succeed.
No, he does not
It's
let you
11.
touch the cannon.
If you can just supply me with your credit card number and the
Alright.
last 3 digits of your social
I
security.
just start firing arrows through window slits while leaning against windows then.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna count this as downtime / long rest inside the fortress.
Okay.
So there are 17 riflemen in the fortress and 2 artificers on the roof with cannons.
Mm-hmm.
They all have kind of swords and rifles and crossbows.
And now I have full health, but I have a fever.
Yes.
Do I also have a fever?
Yes. Everyone who went down has a fever.
Are we all back to full health at the
Well,
end
I don't
of
think
this?
I was downed, was I?
No, you just got. Really
I just
close.
got really hurt.
Then I'm sorry. Then you don't have a fever.
Okay.
Do we also recover exhaustion?
Yes, you'll if you choose to take the rest.
Yeah, I will.
I'm
Yeah.
already resting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rest.
And now Orlivo, he was hotter than everyone else. Like,
Yeah.
how is he doing after the end
He
of this?
hasn't
long
waken up yet.
rest? Okay.
Is he a Zimbabwe?
Yeah, he's off in Mozambique.
I think what Tim was asking is he going to be a zombie?
Who knows?
Yeah, we
How
don't
would
know
I
that,
know?
though. I don't know how we would know that.
Well, I didn't ask if he was going to be. I asked if he is one yet.
No.
Okay.
Is he in Uganda?
You got him.
Lives in Wakanda.
Do you?
Forever.
No, do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
What time is it? We don't know anything about.
yeah, it was like late at night. Are you all sleeping?
Yes.
Then it's in the
yes.
morning. Then I'm gonna say it's 10 a.m.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I like it.
So what does the captain say now? Since he said there's time to speak later, and now this is later.
All right. So he kind of walks over to where everyone's kind of passed out. And he's like, "All right, wiki. Time to answer some questions
Blood is like, he's like crying blood out of the one eye.
Oh, man up.
What?
I said man up. You've had a night's rest.
I did.
Well, look, there's gonna be more zombies, so you better get used to this.
That's his response. It's like he looks at him as if he answered. You know, like,
Oh, your breath.
Radigan's gonna use his non-broken musket to get to his seat and just like steady himself.
So he clearly sees that he's wearing like a type of uniform of the.
Yeah.
I'm still wearing the tabard and whatnot of what I would have on.
Yeah. So he might be a little suspicious of why he's here, because he knows he's not, even if the uniform, he's supposed to be mad south.
Yeah.
mad stuff.
Mad south.
So what is a trooper such as yourself doing all the way up here?
Rancord, that is a very long story. So I came on a diplomatic mission to Agwinwall.
What? When?
Wait. What day is it?
It would be the equivalent of a Wednesday.
The equivalent of a Wednesday.
When did we leave? Was it also on a Wednesday?
No, it was a Tuesday.
Shit, it's tomorrow.
No, but we saw it outside that it looked like it was a different season.
Yeah, it
so
looked
you
like a
know
difference.
it's
But
been a while.
I couldn't
leaves are-
see.
It's been a very
Oh,
long
yeah.
tomorrow.
Now it's daytime, and you could physically all see that like the leaves are changing colors, they're starting to fall.
And when the last time we were here was around winter,
Like
right?
the end of winter. The ice kind of just melted.
Winter's turn to spring.
Some strange magic happened. Some dark dwarfs took my fucking ship. They killed my fucking uncle. I just start relaying. You know what? No, fuck it. Hang on.
We birthed them, I say, and I point to Layla and Orlivo. They were created out of our imaginations. He's a taxman. We just met him.
I don't want to hear more from you at the moment.
Is he chugging beer in character? Yeah, that's great.
Radigan
If he has it.
Yeah.
So we arrived in Agwinwall after our respective ships had been sunk. We met up with a Captain Mott and a Sergeant Atkins from the Agwinwall military.
The guy, like his underlings, like we've crushed that military months ago, maybe a month ago. We are the military now.
Yeah, what sort of diplomatic mission are you doing up here when all of your troops are supposed to be down south?
Like I said, this was however long ago. We got sucked through a portal after we essentially got kicked out of Agwinwall. Or at least the Lord of the Land, the Flame Lord, Jurgen Fergendurgen, I don't know.
Yeah, we slain him in battle.
Good.
He's dead?
He took out one of our Colossus clockworks.
You tell me he died off screen.
What about
Whoa.
what about
That was
General
kinda interesting.
General Dato Dazzlefair?
Kenobi.
I don't know about him, but if he's a part of the military, we probably beheaded him.
All right. So,
Been a whole ass revolution while we were gone.
Not a revolution.
did you kill a Kenku Dark Mage? At
Yes.
any time? Okay.
He was with Jargon.
Good. Good. I'm like going through this. He kept me in his dungeon for a short period.
They kind of give you a weird look because they don't know what quite that means.
He has a fucking dungeon.
And what sort of shenanigans were you getting up to that they put you in jail?
Well, they saw, and I show the emblem of the dragon on my armor, and I'm like, they saw this,
That yeah.
and it was pretty much immediate jail.
That he immediately would recognize him as like a member of the Ebon Steel Order. They're like they're a mercenary group that's like insanely loyal to the king.
Aye, that checks out.
And I For the first time throughout pretty much the entire campaign, I'm going to begin taking the platinum dragon out of my backpack.
As you're doing that, Hades is like, what is that? Why you got a dragon?
All the dwarfs in the room give you like a anime girl look eye, you know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like that. all the.
They're all really impressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aye, that is a lovely piece you got there.
It was a part of the diplomatic mission that my uncle and, well, half of my squad got killed in. I'm the only one who remained from that ship. I am the only one still alive.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, laddie. But you've done good work. It wasn't in vain.
I nod a little bit at him, and I'm just like, so what, well, obviously, the mission failed.
No, but look what you got here.
This was ours to give to them. I still have it, though.
You didn't lose it. That's
No.
important.
And I kind of just, like, nodded at him for a second. I'm like, so, what the fuck is happening? Respectfully, sir.
Well, there's a zombie outbreak, as you can see, and we don't really know yet where they're coming from, but we're working on calling them. And there's also been some minor uprisings. I mean, honestly, zombies are more of a problem.
Have you tried feeding the townspeople? They do not have much food. They might respond pretty well to being fed.
Well, they probably respond better to it if they were still alive.
Fair enough. Radigan Rancourt, fair enough.
I would say like half this island's population has perished at this point.
Oof.
Half this island's population has perished at this point.
And like,
It's a lost cause with the zombie outbreak. We just got to make sure it doesn't get across the ocean.
His underling, Commander, should we check him out in case they got infected?
Well, of course, you haven't done that yet.
That duck will cough. And burp at the
We
same
should
time.
we should take
Kind of comes
them
out
back
with
to
a gag.
Wine Sap where we have quarantine tents.
Aye, that's a good idea. All of you stay away from everyone else. 6 feet, I don't know.
Okay. And then the riflemen just honestly take all you guys and start pushing you out of the outpost.
The duck will roll.
where's Roe?
Yeah, who ten?
It was the general who had Roe.
Oh,
Yeah.
he left him outside.
Aye, your party member didn't make it. I grabbed him just in case, but he's gone.
Oh, no, really? Anyway.
Could you, bury him somewhere before we leave, or after we leave?
Would that make it less likely he comes back as a zombie?
Well, I mean, one zombie added to a bunch doesn't really make a difference, but I don't think we really have the time to be burying people.
That's also fair.
Gotta stay inside at all times.
That's also very fair. A lot of what you're saying is fair.
Yeah, we'll let them rot.
Are there zombies directly outside?
There's dozens right outside. You see all those dead bodies?
Yeah.
Those are all. Even the horse. There's a dead horse.
This fortress, it's the spell.
No, it's a magic item.
it's a magic item.
It's not a
Oh, it's an
spell.
item. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Instant Fortress is like an item. It's not
okay.
a spell.
Is it like, are we looking out the walls?
There's
Like,
windows.
Yeah.
There's windows.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
like gun slits, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Arrow slits. and
Gotcha.
whatnot.
Well, it's gun if it's you.
I was just picturing, like the whole thing is like made out of like a magic kind of glass, so
Yeah.
they're just standing there.
No. It's made of adamantine, actually.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a rare magic item.
Or captain for a second.
I was
He's the
so
captain,
happy that
he's
you
the
gave,
underling.
The underling. Sorry.
gave my character that.
In
Yes.
that campaign, yeah.
You're gonna make a.
They're
Decision.
kind of like a pair. They're kind of like a pair.
You're gonna make a decision probably for him then. Before we go to Wine Sap, would I be able to requisition at least some supplies?
Well, we don't really have much. What do you mean?
How far of a trip is it from here to Wine Sap?
Half a day.
A half a day.
That is quite a long trip.
I didn't even catch your name.
Oh, yes.
You're bleeding into Jerry.
Actually, I do have a business card
Yeah.
here if you are interested. I am actually a tax advisor, and I also have the financials, but here you go.
I think I might need some taxes done.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, you found just the man.
I think you're just the man.
He's a tiefling.
Oh,
I know.
could I do one more
Have
thing
eyes.
before I...
He said he's just the man, but he's tiefling.
Well, he's male.
Yeah.
That's semantics.
Yeah.
You alright?
No.
Thought not. Listen, my name is Badish,
Coughs up blood.
Nice to meet you.
and I hope that we can do some business together.
Your name's
Of course,
Spanish.
yes.
Badish.
You're Spanish. Alright, cool.
My name's Badish Blue Mare. You get it right.
Blue mare.
Yes.
Blue horse.
Well, it stems from the family crest is a donkey, but
What? But it's... Oh yeah, I guess yeah, mare can apply to an ass, can it? That makes sense.
I don't know. That's just what we're called.
I mean, it's not a bad name. You like that?
Right, as long as you say it right, it's Badish.
Yeah, alright.
I want you to say it right.
He just coughs up like a little cloud of blood.
Okay, get 6 feet away from me.
As you say that to him, like all your soldiers, because he's the captain, kind of get intense about you saying it right. 'Cause they're backing up the captain.
Listen, don't shoot any. No, now listen. Don't shoot anyone yet. We're gonna get to Winesap first, and then we'll shoot them if we need to. So
They all start outing. Yeah,
That's it.
they're all mostly dwarfs. A couple Goliaths. Couple,
Size difference.
Yeah, a couple goblins, maybe a couple humans.
Okay.
any hobbits?
I don't think a lot of hobbits.
Okay.
Right? No.
Some halflings.
Those are the emergency
Very-
rounds.
That is what
That is a
hobbit
hobbit.
Like
Halflings are hobbits, same thing.
Yeah.
Not to me.
Yeah, Halfling is the non-copyrighted version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Very
sue
few,
us.
maybe like one or two.
We're fine.
Not maybe,
Amazon Prime.
We play
not
Lord of the
maybe
Rings
in this
online on this
squad,
channel. We're
they're
fine.
few. They're few and far between.
So all of you dropped out of the sky. Can any of you elaborate on this, because you were all very not there last night?
We came from hell.
Have you ever
That's not
heard
helping.
of
That's true, though.
the Raven Queen?
Yeah, that's also a thing.
No.
You have never heard.
Maybe you can roll a history check.
What do I add?
+0.
7.
No.
No.
Have you ever heard of spooky, scary magic?
I don't like that.
I didn't either.
Basically, she intervened in our lives, put us into two realities once we fell through a portal. And then we had to pick one. And then he looks kind of sad for a moment. He's like, and then we had to pick one.
we picked the one with those in it, so we made them.
We did not make
Or
them.
Levo
They
still
already
hasn't woken up
existed.
yet, too.
I mean, I don't care.
I'm gonna figure out about
What
that.
did you say?
later.
We
We're
didn't
in a
make them.
minute.
They already existed.
Yeah, right.
I don't trust. I don't trust what he says.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
You seem like you might have your head on your shoulders.
Not really, but more than he does.
Yeah, it seems about right.
You would also be from the same area as these guys. Province.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Where are they
Similar
from?
accents,
They're
probably.
Orgrimmar, the Great
yeah,
Mountain.
yeah. So I'm gonna be saying, you're from Orgrimmar, aren't you?
Aye.
Yeah, I am too. He's like a 7-foot like fox goat man.
How?
Well, about that. My father was father was Bori Thermel. He was a mage there, but he made me as an experiment. Apparently, it didn't go right.
You're an indentured servant.
No, I was his adopted son.
Adopted an experiment?
Yeah, he felt bad for me.
I feel bad for you. Alright, so we got... So, all of you were just affected by this queen and forced a portal around.
Oh, actually, I don't think I.
Yeah,
We don't
except
know
for him.
him.
We don't know him.
Oh, well, where are you from then?
He would be from the island.
Well, where exactly is that?
It's Agronwall is
Yeah.
the island.
Well,
Or
that's the
island,
nation.
yeah,
The specific island is Desdenwall.
Yeah, Desdenwall. And the Agronwall is 5 islands?
Yes.
Together? Yeah.
Well, Agronwall is called because Desdenwall and Agron combined to be like one nation.
Right,
And
yeah.
that's why it's called that.
So I'm from Agronwall.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, no, I'm from Agronwall.
You're not one of the citizens here, are you? Say no. Say no.
He gets his pistol ready.
He's like,
Well, actually, I'm not really from around here.
I thought not. You seemed like too nice of a lad.
Yes, yeah, I have nothing irregular about me. I've not been kidnapped and been part of any rituals.
That's good to hear.
Yes, nothing funny with magic at all. Trust me.
It's funny because that's basically what happened to us.
So you actually have a good cover saying that.
That actually, like, that actually worked.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Good job.
he one of the Ash cultists?
We don't know.
No, I mean,
We don't know.
I hope the fuck not. I'm gonna shoot him.
One of the people you didn't kill.
Yeah.
But then, what is he still doing here?
Wait, so if he's a tax worker, I really doubt he was in a cult.
No one's insight checked him. We don't know if he's a tax worker.
Nobody needs a tax man better than a cult. All right.
Oh, well, if they're like an established cult, but this seemed like a cult off in the woods.
I guess if
somewhere,
you want to be
it's
off
kinda
the grid
different.
and you want to make sure the government doesn't know
magical
what
animals.
you're dealing with evil, like illegal stuff.
Tax man.
You know, yeah, a tax man to hide the books.
Yeah, what do you know about the plane of ash?
What?
Do you have any stake in the ash plane of ash, world ash? Ash, you know, like
Is
what
that
happens
some
after
sort of shell company? What
No, it's a place. It's a place.
I don't think anyone has stake in the Ash plane.
Well, I mean, I'm just making sure. I mean, if he was a cultist, then he would know.
Hey, don't listen to him. He's loony.
I'm loony, but I do have a point, though.
Now I know
We
you.
don't know who you
we
are.
know you're a lovely lad.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I mean, I was just in that zombie pit. I lost my paperwork. I just fell down there.
Well, you shouldn't be bringing paperwork into a swamp where there's lots of dirty things.
Yeah, why were you in the swamp with the zombies?
This is really intriguing line of questioning that came up.
Well, I did lose my paperwork. In all honesty, to be fair, I was on my way to see a different client around in the area. Of course, not zombies. That would be monstrous. I fell in. Just normally as people do around the area, they just drop into quarantine areas. Not the regular thing, but
I believe you. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
yeah, exactly.
Why do you trust him so much? Why are you casting a spell on him?
Look, don't be mad just because you're being very hard to work with.
I'm just curious as to what. what?
Well, when you look at you, a person who's very loony and gives off vibes of trying to hide something, and you look at him, who seems very honest and a
What about
good-natured
hiding?
person. Well, of course, if you were hiding that,
You
you'd
want
be
to
saying
search
that.
me? I'll take off
I don't
my
want to
clothes
touch.
for you.
I don't want to touch you at all.
I could take off my clothes from a
Do
distance.
not take your clothes off. That's the
I'm just,
the gun works.
I just want to prove they're not hiding anything.
This is why we don't trust you.
Why? What did I do?
What you're doing right now.
What did I do?
Hades just goes, wait, but he's not allowed to take his clothes off, but I'm only wearing a loincloth.
Do not shave your hair.
Okay, got it.
There's a lot of bizarre things happening here.
It's all because of you.
No, it's because of him.
He's been nothing but helpful this whole time.
We only just met him last night. The rest of us have known all of each other for a while.
We've just met all of you last night, and
Yeah.
now that everyone here, he's been giving us the best vibes.
Do you have any water? I'm very parched.
Oh yeah, here you go.
But like, the rest of us all knew each other. We've been together going through hell and back
What does that matter with us when we don't know you?
because we don't know him.
Well, I don't care what you think about him.
So
I care what I think about him.
Our story and his story are not the same.
So our story
No, he has
is
a point
something
there,
different from his story. We can't help you with him,
Yeah,
but
so-
we can help you with us.
We as people from New Brennick, we are trying to discern both of your stories and make sure that you're not actually hiding something. So we are reviewing both of your stories individually. We're looking at your story and we're looking at his. His story is checking out more than yours.
What will we be hiding? What are you afraid of?
Well, you're talking about how you've been dealing with this evil queen of sorts teleporting you around.
Oh, she had us by the neck. We didn't want to be there.
Well, we got these zombies coming out of nowhere, and we're trying to find out what the problem is.
You know what? Have you? I just asked him. He gave me nothing. You jumped in. Ash Plane. Ash Cultists. Heard anything about them? He was one, and he points to where Ro is.
He's outside.
To
They're
dead
like-
row body.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about Ash cults?
Probably not.
No.
This was a thing. We don't know. I mean, we don't know how long we've been away, but this was a thing when we left. There was the whole reason that
What
we
year
got
did
caught.
you leave?
What year was it, John?
What day is it? What is it right now?
Like what day?
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Besides,
No, it's
that,
Wednesday.
What
Tuesday was
year
Tuesday.
is it?
What year is it? What?
237.
237.
Oh, we've been gone a year.
Year and a half almost.
Radigan Rancorn just like throws his goddamn bow at the ground. God! Radigan Rancorn. God damn it!
We've been gone a year and a half.
Well, that explains why you don't know anything.
Exactly. So treat us a little nicer, so that because we're just learning,
Well,
you know.
but over the past year and a half is when these zombies have started showing up.
Right. So what I'm saying is, there was
You
this.
could have been involved, potentially.
Well, I think he might have been. And he points to Ro again. Because listen, because a year and a half ago, right, there were some cultists, and they were trying to bring in this ash plane, right? They wanted to like blend it with the world.
This
or
is
whatever.
true. So far, I'll point out if he says something that doesn't make sense.
Thank you. So they're trying to pull in this ash thing from Portal, right? And we came in. We came in and we were like, "That's not cool. We should probably take care of that," because they were like sacrifices, kind of weird animal. We don't know.
A
what it was.
unicorn thing.
Yeah, it's like
Rhino
a
corn.
Rhinocorn. Uterus.
Or uterus, yeah, uterus. So we went to go save the
No,
uterus.
it's a rhinocorn.
We went to
correct.
go save the uterus, and
It's called a rhinocorn. I don't know where he's getting that word from.
we got sucked into the portal, and ended up not in the ash plane, but in hell, and we were stuck there. And to us, it was probably like a week, maybe
It was.
a couple days.
So there's probably like a week in both worlds, right?
Well, no, I would say it's a couple days in each world, so
Yeah.
a week maybe
A
total.
week, yeah. Like we were only gone for like a week on our end, and then the lady came in and revealed she was behind it all.
Like the
sent us
soldiers in the
back.
background are just scratching their heads trying to follow.
Listen, you do realize how unlikely this story sounds.
I know. I'm surprised it happened to us, but what I'm
So far, he hasn't said anything wrong except uterus instead of rhinocorn.
no uterus.
Okay, that's even more incorrect.
So, so
Uteruses, I don't think they exist.
well, what I'm saying is that maybe that ash cult that we tried to interrupt might be behind the zombies. Because how long have the zombies been a problem?
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Okay,
so
so
you
then it
think
wasn't
that-
us then, but it was something. Maybe it was them. I don't know.
You could have been around here for a year and a half planning this.
I would be very surprised if we had the mental capacity
Right,
to do
and
that.
kinda
I mean, look at me. Look at him.
Yeah.
Hate his burps.
You're
I
acting.
burp in response
You're acting.
with blood.
You're acting so incompetent that it's wrapping back around into potentially nefarious. You understand?
Well, I mean, I don't know about nefarious, but
I mean, look at him. He's been perfectly good-natured, a perfect
Oh,
host,
you
a
tried
perfect
it.
guest.
Vouch for us, and he points to a.
yeah, listen to the smart one.
I
He'll
just
tell you.
gesture at him and go, Radigan Rancorn, where are the chosen if you're having such a difficulty with undead?
They're fighting in different. The guy with the gun says, "Well, they're fighting on a different island. They're actually supposed to be in a couple days."
Okay. So, you're having trouble with these zombies. You're trying to attribute them to us, but we don't even know anything
Yeah, tell them that I'm right with all my story.
He is.
Maybe we should see the generals about them.
That's a good idea.
Alright, well, we
Or the
gotta.
king, if you bring me to the.
Yes, we gotta go to Wine Sap.
Take a deep breath. as
Yeah, I
Radagon
like
is.
that. We've been there. That before all this mess with the ash cult and the portal and all that. And remember, we met Lord Jargon and all that, so we've been here.
He is dead though.
He is dead. He died while we were gone.
Glorious battle. He deserved it.
Yeah. You had more of a relationship with him than we did, I think.
Not wanting.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, you knew him better than we did.
He just beats me up.
Yeah, you two had a personal.
I don't
stake.
think it was that personal. I think he just beat the crap out of him.
I kind of look at Hades and just kind of nod.
Oh,
I look at the
One of the
captain
soldiers
like,
don't worry, we got him. He took out hundreds of us, but we got him.
you know what he considered a fair fight? He took my weapons away and gave me a wooden stick.
So actually, another thing. Ever hear of the Dark Druid?
There's been rumors of a mysterious man in these lands, but
Slurping up mana springs.
Yeah, Mana Springs.
Cyrus goes, oh no.
There's a prison, right? The prison of the Forgotten.
No idea.
Well, you weren't there.
Hey, it was the
found-
prison
we
of the
found
Forgotten
a
Flame.
prison,
Yeah, the
but
prison of the
there's
Forgotten
been
Flame. And there was a prison break. Remember
hundreds of people slaughtered inside.
that? Yeah, remember that. That was
We came across that.
about like a year and a half ago, right?
Well, we've just conquered these lands in the last couple months. So.
Okay, so all right, so you're not perfectly caught up yet, but that happened before we came here.
Yes,
We were there.
We went to that.
We tried to
went
help
there and tried to
stop
help
them.
stop them, kind of because we were forced to by Jargon. Jargon's like, "You're gonna help me with this, or we're gonna have a problem."
Right, yeah.
So we went in, and the
problem
Dark
anyways.
Druid got out anyway.
Yeah, and he turned into like a giant.
Turned
green-
into a dragon and
Dragon.
killed everything and left the prison.
Yeah.
So oddly coincidental that you go to prison and unleash a very
No,
dangerous
we weren't
prisoner.
incarcerated. We were there to help the gods.
No, I know, but you're there in the prison. You let a prisoner escape, and then everything goes kaput while you're gone, and then you just disappear.
I mean, have you seen the Dark Druid?
We never said They never said they let a prisoner escape.
Yeah,
They simply said that the
he
prisoner
beat us.
escaped.
Yeah, he beat us. Dude's wickedly powerful.
Let's take you to Wine Sap first.
Yes, please. Let's go to Wine Sap to sort all this out.
I got to do some thinking on this.
Could I, please, and I gesture towards my broken firearm again, requisition at least some supplies to fix this.
Yeah, he's better with his gun. He needs his
Go
gun.
find the artificer on the roof.
I trudge up the staircase using now my broken gun as a cane because it can't go off randomly.
After you get like halfway up the stairs, you feel a nagging pull that you're too far away from Orlivo and
How far can I be from them?
60 feet.
I can be.
Actually, the it's only 35 feet up.
Oh, okay, I thought it was taller. Never mind.
You find again the dwarf guy who you tried to use the cannon with. He's kind of glaring at you because you're like and pushing the, and then the goblin guy who's just like
Precious to his cannon, my precious.
I'm gonna
Don't
lift
walk,
the dark dwarf torpedo schematic I have up in the air and be like, whoever has weapon parts for me to fix my firearm gets to learn how to make a dark dwarf torpedo. I wave that up in the air for a second.
the goblin tackles you, but he's so small it doesn't move you.
It just
but
like
you're just like,
slaps
what?
it in my leg.
Yeah, you're just like, what the hell?
Let me see that.
I just like hold him up in the air and like, I look over at the dwarf and like,
He just doesn't wanna. He doesn't want to deal with you. You were bothering him last night.
You touched my gun, son.
I lift it up in the air and
Then-
gesture towards.
Then you
Can
hear you hear something from Mungir.
Okay.
What is it? What does it have to do with?
Helping out the goblin kind.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Is he a good-natured goblin though? That's the question.
Seems to be.
He is.
He is. Still holding up in the air. I'm like, can you fix this, or have parts to fix this? As I'm gesturing towards my rifle.
But let's hear what Mungir says before.
Okay, so yeah, before you say that, yeah, you hear Mungir say, "Ah, good goblin."
I will give you this for free if you could help me fix my weapon.
It would be my pleasure. He just grabs your weapons, tinks it, bangs them on the table. Tink, 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 tink. After like
you're like Neptune with the Krabby Patty.
Yeah. After like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes of awkward tinkering, it's all new.
I hand him the papers and I'm like, the Dark Dwarves use these to sink our ships. Take note of them.
He runs downstairs with the blueprints to his commanding officer.
Very nice. Where'd you get this?
It was from the New Brennick guy, apparently, as he scratches his head.
Don't that beat all?
I
Well,
told
that
you.
beat all.
You're on the roof at this point.
Yeah,
right?
me yelling down. I told you I know what I'm doing.
You wrote this?
Yeah, is he walking down the stairs?
Yeah, I guess I'll be walking
Yeah.
back down the staircase now.
See?
Radagon Roncord. I copied it. You see, the Dark Dwarves use this to sink our ships. I like make a kind of strange sound, like, coincidentally, that was not the right voice. Coincidentally, damn it, Radagon Roncord. Damn it, Radagon Roncord. Coincidentally, when I put all of their gunpowder barrels together, one of the things that was moving towards them was this torpedo. So, the irony is it sunk their own fucking ship.
Well, it is good to have less Durgar on the high seas.
And these can be used
I
to,
very much agree with that.
these might even the playing field, but I'm not sure.
Well, I'm a little disappointed you didn't make it yourself, but at least you got it, so that way we can use this to our advantage.
I haven't had much time to tinker with anything since, hell and back, literally. Sniffling because I have a fever.
Yeah.
He just sniffs because that's what he's like. He's a dwarf with a big nose.
Yeah.
You're starting to believe us now.
Let's get going to wine sap.
Skeptical
I
sniffing.
whispered to the goblin, I'm like,
Speak up for the mic.
I whispered to the goblin, hey, if you ever get a chance to write down the notes for that cannon.
I will, I promise.
Alright. And I continue down my...
So Cyrus walks up to
Todd.
Todd. He goes, "Well, I didn't properly introduce myself, but my name is Cyrus.
Oh, nice to meet you, Cyrus.
Thank you for helping last night. That was a very terrible fight."
Oh, I will say so. I was very unexpected. I don't know if any zombie outbreak that would be not related to me in any way. What?
I saw you while you were I was a giant octopus, and I could see you doing some very good moves over there.
Oh, yes, yeah, you were the giant octopus. Oh, yes. Yes, I mean, I tried my darndest. I only know a very handful of spells. Not that really effective against zombies.
Well, it seemed pretty effective because you just kind of were plowing through them, it looked like.
Well, I mean...
You held your own.
Yes, I'm a very adequate businessman, but,
You looked like you were still ready to go after the whole fight was done, whereas me, I was knocked out cold. This old man's I'm not that old, but I took a little bit of a beating.
See if we can get you some supplies to patch yourself up.
No, I mean I'm mostly fine. My legs are just not what they used to be, and there's no fixing that.
My legs are broke.
Standing here.
Oh, have you considered making a retirement fund of any sort, or
No, I don't. I don't have any companies or anything that I work with. I work for Mother Nature.
Oh, real estate. Oh, I see. Well, that's very good investment. How many acres do you own?
Mother Nature owns all nature, so I traverse over the entire land. Just I traverse over the entire land, just protecting nature and ensuring its growth and it's cared for.
He's a druid.
Oh, yes, yeah, I caught on to that. Well, I mean, if you're looking for that, any investments whatsoever, here's my business card.
Very nice.
It's made from recycled paper.
Also,
It's made from.
Recycled paper, not.
Well, okay. Well, at least it's not new.
No.
You know, they also make they make a meat substitute for these things.
You can't. It's not to eat.
No, I know, but I mean, like instead of wasting plants, you can make cards out. You can make paper out of meat. I just say it's something to look into. That's that they do that.
Untapped business potential. Edible beef jerky business cards.
The ink it leaves like a mark on their tongue, so they can stick their
Soy
tongue out and
sauce.
it's.
What flavors? Anyway. Yes, you're very welcome.
How old's your guy, by the way?
Like 35.
Okay, because I'm like the voice you're putting on kind of has like an old vibe to me.
No, you know what? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Germa's character Bugleberry. If you know who that is.
It is based off of Germa's, just like.
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
So I mean, you say you're a tax accountant, but it sounds like you're also interested in just business in general.
Oh yes, I do many things for business. And other bits of real estate, not just just accounting in general. But if you have any interest of the sorts, I'd be happy to help.
I don't know, I'm just fascinated because it's something that I don't really know anything about. You spend a lot of time living with the elves and just kind of, dealing with nature. I don't know much about the intricacies of, living in a more complex society.
You have a resume.
He's a druid. I don't think he's likely to have a resume.
What's a resume?
It's French.
What's French?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do any of you have resumes?
I'm a pirate. Well,
I think I burned mine a long time ago.
you had a resume?
The guy that's like.
Back home, yeah.
We were conscripted.
I don't know
have
what a resume is, and I asked that.
Paper?
I think Orlivo has a resume. He was trying to show me at one point.
He's like.
Oh, Orlivo, is he alive?
Yeah, I mean, have anyone checked on him recently?
He's just in the corner, just clumped.
Oh. He looks how I feel.
Yeah, Cyrus goes over and kind of like feels his forehead.
For the first time, he goes, actually, do it, but like insanely over dramatic, like. Because
What is he doing?
he's waking up.
Oh, okay. So he's just like,
He's awake! He no longer looks how I feel. Never mind, he looks how I feel again.
Where?
He also sounds like how I feel.
Shane Olivo just woke up.
You saw him wake up.
You saw him wake up. You were here.
Your pants get enlarged.
no.
I know.
Yeah, Doc's gonna walk up to Orlivo and sniff him. How does he smell?
He just woke up and
Like
screamed
swamp.
and doesn't seem to be feeling well.
Smells
swamp and
swampy
sweat.
and sweaty and.
Yeah, it definitely smells how I feel too.
I don't.
okay, Ali?
That's him.
I'm not going all the way over there.
Just lie across the table.
Yeah. I'm not Are you okay, Olivo? Are you feeling well?
Oh, that actually feels pretty good. My back is so sore.
I know you carried the team.
Oh wait. Oh, it's you. You don't have to do that. You curse. It's,
The curse is still in effect.
You say that to him.
Yeah. I'm like, It's still in effect with a big sword. Please help.
And I
Soldiers are just still looking puzzled. They're
Oh yeah,
so lost.
that happened in hell, I think. There's this angry man that didn't like us.
He didn't like us. He didn't like me, so he cursed my friend to be in love with this other guy.
Yeah.
Against his will.
It's very uncomfortable.
I think it's funny, but
Radagon Rangord, I didn't like him. I loved him.
And then Orlivo just kind of, he looks really upset, and he just kind of has head in hand. He's like, I can't believe I did so poorly in that fight. I'm so useless.
do you even
You're
do
not
anything?
useless, Orlivo.
I did.
What do you do?
I shot.
I saw him. He was okay.
What do you do though? Do you fight?
I shot a sacred flame.
Yeah, you did some magic.
So you do like holy magic? You cleric?
No. I just well,
What are you?
an acolyte of sort. I mean, I'm not like very involved, but you know, I just.
What god?
What gods do they have in New Brannick?
Torm.
Huh?
Torm is the big guy in Reading.
Torm?
Torm. That's like the biggest.
Wait, is he from New Brannick? Orlivo?
Or well, I mean, he was either from New Brannick or another major continent
Eberron,
near
I think
them.
he was from.
Oh, Eberron.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's Cyrus. Cyrus is Eberron.
Yeah.
So I think
Your choice. It's your character.
I'd say Orlivo is New Brannick.
New Brannick?
Yeah.
Okay. I could say there's any god, really. New Brannick's main god is Torm, but there's, like, I played in Shane's campaigns before, there's other gods. So it's whatever you want.
I'll go with Torm.
Okay.
Torm. I go to Saturday school and stuff.
Saturday school.
That's literally like it's taught in school too. So it's funny.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah,
Right. As a soldiers, you all don't believe in Torm?
I believe in. Wait, what actually? We were
That's like one of the main gods.
Oh, yeah, he's like, I believe in Torm. I was raised to believe in Torm.
Mother Nature.
I was raised in Braddock.
I just believe in the unforgiving
Hey, I believe
nature
in
of the
him.
sea.
I just worship another one too.
That's part Mother Nature. You know.
It's multiple gods.
Yeah, I guess it is. So I believe in whatever he believes in. Count me in.
What does he believe in?
Oh, he's a tiefling.
Death and tax.
Death and taxes.
And a good business proposition.
Yeah, what is it?
And a good business proposition.
That's not what he said.
Oh, I thought you said you had a good business proposition.
No, and do you have a good business proposition?
I do.
Do you?
What is it?
No, what do you? What is your business proposition?
I don't.
Getting all excited.
I just sail. Or I mean, I don't anymore. But I used to sail the seas.
How do I sell that?
I could offer it as a service. So like I could captain a ship, and then people could pay money for that. Could do that. I'm pretty good at sailing.
We could call it a cruise liner.
Anyway, so we need to get going. Hades is going to say.
He's going to turn to the dwarf channel. I'll agree with you. I like him.
Well, now you're coming around.
Yeah.
I have a good eye for this sort of thing, and he's
We should
a
get
very
going.
fine fellow.
I do
Says
too.
Hades.
And Dagdadoc's like one eye is like all like like eviscerated and like.
Would somebody get him an eye patch?
As they start going through like a mess
Oh,
kit,
he's gonna like jam his thumb into his eye socket. Oh,
Hey,
my eye's gone.
stop doing that!
He starts bleeding again. Oh, my lost.
Keep your fingers out of your eye sockets.
I must have.
No!
Alright, now the soldiers are getting grossed out. They start pushing you out. So the only one who follows you, the general stays, but the one who was his underling is kind of like escorting you guys. If that makes sense.
And Badish will be like, well, I'll hopefully see you later. I got your card.
Oh yes, please do make sure to swing by anytime that you're not being attacked by zombies.
Toodaloo.
I want to take intermission here.
All right,
Okay.
let's do an intermission. What are we watching for our intermission?
What do we got?
This is a good spot.
Our entire Crazy Face Gaming library.
Anything about pirates?
Yeah, but I don't know what's out yet.
Pirates and dwarves
Goblins.
and goblins.
You know, you said pirates and dwarfs, and now I want to go ahead and start playing Deep Rock again.
Deep Rock. We'll do
Deep Rock it is.
Deep Rock it is.
All right.
Rockin' Stone!
That
Rockin'
is such a
Stone
good
forever!
game, and like,
It's a fun game, yeah.
It's simple, but they did it very well.
I like to play as the gunner.
And it gets more complicated
Yeah,
the
that's
further you
usually
go
what I
in
got
too, like in terms of like the
Right, but it's a very
the
simple
missions.
concept.
Oh yeah. The overall concept's very simple.
A lot of details. I love just like the drink, the bar.
Mm-hmm. And I like the weird alien planets you go to too. With all like the bugs and the weird fauna and flora. It's cool.
I kill so many things in that game because I don't know what it is, and I just kill it to learn what it is.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like
the way to do
random
it.
bug flying to the air. Pop. Oh, that was friendly.
Yeah. I like how they kill the loot bugs and then they feel bad about it, but they do it anyway.
You can tickle it too. It's really cute.
Yeah, they like the dwarves love loot bugs, but they kill
Try
them
and come back
anyway.
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
All right. Enjoy our intermission real quick. We're going to do a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic, and we'll be right back. Hi!
Here
Hello.
we are.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Disappointments, Chapter 16. Forget the title. And, yeah, Jamie's playing Zelda.
This episode, this session is sponsored by
Don't.
Zelda, Breath of the whatever it is.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Breath of the Penis.
Breath of the Tears.
Incorrect.
Tears of the Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
denial.
welcome back. We're being led across the countryside.
Yeah, you're the countryside is turning like more from swamp to kind of more fields until in the distance you see the city of Winesap.
I'm sorry, really quick, I just have to interrupt because the song that we're listening to is called The Path of the Goblin King, and I should have been playing that when Munger came out. Sorry, continue.
You go into the city of Winesap, and as you get closer, you notice that last time you went there, it was like a bustling city, a lot of distilleries. It had two walls. It had like an inner wall and outer wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3/4 destroyed.
Oh,
Like there are castles and houses broken, cannonballs just like dud ones just lying around.
jeez, we missed a whole war.
You missed a whole war, yeah. You get to the walls, and the guy that was underneath the captain, his like underling. There's a soldier who just kind of glances a look, and he glances him a look, and he lets you in. And when you go into the city, you see it destroyed, and you see it looks like some citizens like digging, like I guess you would say a trench or a hole, you don't know. And then one of the New Brennick soldiers just shoots one and says, "Keep digging," as it falls into the hole.
Jeez. These guys are ruthless.
Yeah. As that's going on, eventually you walk like maybe a couple blocks, and the soldier goes to, you see like a bunch of like tents around, like a medical center, and it's a bunch of civilians and a bunch of soldiers, and you see, I guess, kind of like some clerics all kind of examine you, and the guys who brought you here kind of walk away. One of them is talking to each other. They point to him. They take Shane's character away. We're gonna do Shane's thing first because he's leaving soon, and we're gonna go back to everyone else later. Okay. So the guy's taking you to kind of more towards the inner of the city.
How far away?
He's walking closer and closer. You know where the Flame Palace is?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a palace anymore. It's just a couple of towers. But that's where Shane's walking towards.
Okay, so
Remaining
Radigan's
towers.
getting taken towards some remaining towers.
Yes.
And he's getting split off from us?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the underling who's with you still. He's guarding you. He's like, we thought it was best to bring you towards the general since you were actually part of us.
I kind of nod him and I'm like, better get encore. Why did I see soldiers executing civilians?
There's been a lot of uprisings, a lot of zombie attacks, and everyone's getting fed up.
And you think it's helping to shoot unarmed civilians?
It's not what I think, it's what the people ahead of me think. As he keeps walking with you.
What do you think?
Personally, I just want to go home.
You kind of like nod a little bit. And I guess I keep walking with some
You keep walking.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. He tries to make small talk with you. He's like, "Where are you from?"
I'm from the Sunforge Islands.
Oh, you're just a little south from where I am. He says, I'm from a small village in the Black Shore on the coast, fishing village. I miss sailing and catching crabs.
Is it still lawless there?
Yeah, it's been trying to get better, but since the military is kind of away from the city, there is some mafia-like shit happening in there again.
I kind of like nod at him a bit, and I'm like, well, you have my condolences for growing up there.
It was pretty rough. I was actually transferred into the Army of the Mountain because I was in a different military group. I was part of the Alliance Navy, and I took a bribe, and instead of dishonorably discharging me, they sent me here. And here I am now. He shakes your hand. His name is Logan Shorrick.
Logan Shorrick?
Yeah.
Radigan going.
After talking for probably 10-15 minutes, you get towards what's the remaining of the Flame Palace. And now there's more general tents around, because like most of the buildings in the city is destroyed. And like the emblems you have are just like covered in the area, like the Army of the Mountain. He takes you in. He says, the General Theodore Elliman, is a little brash. He tends to listen to people. He's a good man. I actually like him than my last admiral in the Alliance fleet. He got his way up here from his pure will. He's a soldier in the now.
Kind of like nod up and down.
Apparently he comes from a really renowned bloodline.
Radigan I believe his keep was from the old colonies, right?
Say again?
The keep is in the old colonies, his family's keep.
I think so. Not positive.
Yeah, somewhere between Cold Harbor and Furnaceburg is where his family was. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Personally don't know. He brings you to the palace, he walks and just head right in there, and you see like a door that just falls on the ground. Yeah, you could go in there.
It looks a little worse than the last time I was here.
A little worse?
I'm trying to be polite.
You walk in. You walk in the palace, and immediately, like in the throne room, is like some imported tables. It's a lot worse than last. Even though it was pretty bad last time, this is obviously like terrible.
Like they're trying their best to just kind of make it operational.
Yeah. You see one man kind of surrounded by 5 other men. It's a huge table, and it almost looks like there's a map of illusion, like it's 3-dimensional and stuff, and it's like a picture of Agronwall, and it's like little toy soldier like, but they're more like small men. Like it's like an image. It's like obviously one of them is doing illusion magic to show it like a physical representation of what's happening, and they're all talking. And there's a naval intelligence guy, Kragnick. He's talking there, and he's saying, well, General, we haven't heard about our spy in the Skull Islands, specifically the one watching Scum Tower. It's been like 2 weeks since we heard of him. He might have been captured or killed.
Also, I'm also very upset. Like, visibly distraught because I'm more than 60 feet away from Orlivo.
Yeah, you're depressed.
This is no good.
Well, the main general, Theodore Element, goes, well, I wonder what happened to him. We must send another scout to see what happened.
And that was a scout at the Skull Islands?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, did I ever... I think I've mentioned that I'm from there.
Yes, you are from there.
Yeah, so... Thank you. So, I think I've mentioned that I'm from there, so would you remember that, Radigan?
Make an intelligence check.
Find it interesting that there's a spy from there, and you've been hanging out with me the whole time.
No, this army sent a spy there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
I'm watching you converse.
Oh. Very intently.
You're the center of attention
16.
right now.
I don't want to be.
16.
Well, you're the one who spoke up.
You remember he's from there.
I kind of like. I guess I think for a minute about how Degdadoc is from
Skull
from
Tower.
the Skull Islands himself, and what's
You kind of interrupt all the generals, and the main general Theodore look at you. Hello! Who are you?
Radigan Rancord, squad leader in the Evansteel Order. Sent.
Aren't you guys sieging Beefington?
I wouldn't.
That's a lovely sentence.
I wouldn't know much about that. I've
There were like 20,000 of you guys attacking that city. Why are you here?
about a year and a half ago, my ship was sunk off the coast of Agwinwald.
Are you that lone soldier who sent news about intelligence of this island?
You're gonna say sent nudes?
Yes, actually, and I
He
relay my
like rushes over you. He's like some dwarf like halfling hybrid kind of mix. And like when you shake his hand though, he's small, but it like hurts a lot. Well done, soldier. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, you helped us out much. If we didn't send the Soul Sworn Legion to be what do they say? Bait for our main army to crush them from the east, I don't think we could have took this island so easily.
What? Was was the Soul Sworn Legion the best idea, seeing now that there's undead?
Well, we didn't think. Here's the thing: someone else is raising the bodies from everywhere in the island. It's just not the Soul Sworn Legion. Things got out of hand. We're looking into it, but obviously it's not just them who's been causing us problems.
Anyways, I'm sorry to interrupt. You said you have a scout missing from the Skull Islands?
Yes, he hasn't reported in 2 weeks. We're keeping an eye on the pirates because they keep sinking our ships, mostly our supply lines.
What's their name by chance? Would I be able to ask that?
The pirates?
the scout that you're missing. I have a friend who has some dealings at the Skull Islands.
It's Brendor.
Brendor?
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'll ask him if he knows anything about him. And as Radigan, I'm gonna be very. So do you know that your soldiers are executing civilians?
Oh, it's been going on for a while.
Good.
They keep attacking us at night with sticks. So we
Well, this one was simply digging a hole and he wasn't doing it fast enough, and they shot him in the back of the head.
Sounds about right.
And
anyway, he's like, why are you here, soldier?
I was brought here after encountering an outpost near the quarantine zone. And I relayed to him the basic information of where we were from the last time we knew.
Okay.
And that the captain second in command walked us this far. And told me to basically report to them first. And that also I may be sick, but we're not sure because I don't know anything. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. The artillery, the Cobalt, is going to approach you and give you a potion. And what does he say?
I think you're voicing the Kobold phone.
Oh, I am? You're right.
Yeah.
Well, take this wonder potion. It should cure your sickness.
Do you want to be the,
I was gonna be
Sibo?
Yeah, I was gonna be Sibo Skavit.
Want to say something rude?
Who is this?
This is one of the generals.
Yeah.
There's 6
For
men.
the audience, I'm asking, yeah.
So, one of the generals who's a Cobalt just gave, Radican Rancourt a potion. To try to get his sickness.
Okay.
Sibo Skavit, no. Sibo Skavit. I wouldn't trust anything he hands you. It is lies, falsery. It's probably pissing about.
Sibo, just because I'm a kobold doesn't mean I don't know how to make a simple potion to cure all everything.
That sentence. Sorry.
What about that sentence?
That sentence. Just no.
Who is this Seabold guy?
He's another general.
There's
Is he a kobold? What is he?
He's a gnome.
He's a
A
gnome.
gnome.
So there's a
okay.
gnome and a kobold fighting.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And they naturally hate each other too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a
Yeah.
very fitting pair.
Alright, sorry, go ahead.
He like walks over and I assume tries to take the potion away from Radigan because he literally thinks it's piss in a bottle.
Yeah. He tries to, like, do you let him take the potion away?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. The kobold just gives him a dirty look. He's like, don't worry. What was it, Radican? He pulls another one out of his little pocket.
This is Radigan's sign. And I just look around and I'm like, is this gonna actually help me or is it genuinely piss in a bottle?
Who are you asking?
Anybody?
Well, this is now, this is Theodore Ellman. What's his name? Darbo?
Yeah, Darbo is the
Darbo. He usually makes decent things, except when they break down. 10-ish% chance?
Am I gonna break down if I drink this?
Probably not.
Reassuring.
That, I'll save that for later then.
Okay, you saving the bottle?
Yeah, I literally put Darbo nasty potion. Probably not break
Put
down.
1-2 in parentheses
1-2?
around there as a 10% chance that you don't break down when you ingest it.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like if you roll a 1 or 2? 'Cause
Yes.
That's 10% on. If it's a 20-sided die, that is 10%.
Yes, I get it
Okay.
now.
The other, there's a Goliath there, and he's like, oh my god, these two. Oh. He has like a headache. We have pressing matters, General. We need to deal with the Horde. We have now intel that there's ones to the east now on the old battlefield, so obviously it's not just the Soulsworn Legion, there is something creating the zombie horde.
The gnome again butts in and goes, well, no. How did I do it before?
Siboskrit. We,
No, damn it.
No, that was it, wasn't it?
That was it?
Yeah.
will, Siboskrit will, the mechanized cavalry. They should be able to take on anything.
Well then, Theodore Ellman says, well, I'm entrusting you and your clockwork horses and dragons to deal with this problem.
You got it.
And he kind of rushes out of the room.
Yeah, 100%.
He takes his offer, like his maybe his colonels, his majors, his lower officers.
Gone.
They're gone. They rush out of the room.
Doesn't even have real legs, just Warforged.
Yeah.
Legs attached to him at this point.
Then the general, Theodore Ellman, goes, so, you were gone for a year and a half. Why have you returned?
Well, I have the long story, and I show him pages of notes from the Nine Hells and from fucking Mutamers.
He takes those and just hands it to his Navy/intelligence man, the hobgoblin, the guy who was talking about the spy originally.
Yeah.
He just starts reading it like,
what the fuck?
His eyes just keep.
I ran around going, yeah, there's some weird shit happened.
You fell in love?
It's not. I didn't want to, but I love him. I miss him.
He's like reading like, have you ever thought about being an author?
No. And well, we got sucked into another plane of sorts through magic means. We disturbed some ritual, and long story short, we ended up in the Nine Hells. Long story short, there, we were tested on, I guess would be the quite
Pretty much
correct word,
experimented on, yeah.
by the Raven Queen. And she eventually released us and
Sent us back here.
sent us back to the exact point we were at when we vanished, which happened to be the swamps, and face first into the ground for some of us.
The Navy intelligence, the hobgoblin goes, I'm quite interested. Can you tell me more about this Ash Lord?
Not much more than what I currently have in my notes, besides that it does want to burn the world into ash. Wants to suck it in, perhaps, would be a better term.
That's not good, as like Theodore Element interruptly says.
And I kind of like nod and like it tried to make a deal with me when I was sent back. I declined it, and it tried to burn me to death in some weird pocket plate thing.
Could these be creating the zombies? They all kind of look at each other, except for the kobold, who's not the kobold. The gnome is no longer there.
Do the zombies have ash on them?
No.
Then no. Probably not.
We inherited a broken island with a populace that does not want to listen, who is now infected with zombies. I haven't been in a pickle like this
Since a teeny weeny.
since the teeny weeny.
Teeny weeny pickle.
God damn it.
Who's the other general I'm supposed to play as again, John? I'm sorry.
Did you want to be the dwarf?
Yes.
What does he have to say?
What's his name again, real quick?
It's Glamrim Fallmark. Fallmark.
Glamric Foul Milk.
Foul milk.
I see it written there. I'm blind.
Hallmark movie moment.
We need to do a D&D campaign where it's everyone acts like they're a Hallmark character. And it's Christmas time.
Glenrim Fallmark, that's your service.
Oh no.
As he like comes out and no, the zombies have not been how you would say covered in ash. Quite the opposite, actually. They're all fresh bodies. From our men, the enemy's men, random civilians, animals, trees. Anything that was once living. And he just started scratching his ear for a minute, and he's like, yeah, my horse tried to eat me.
That's not good.
That's
We need
no
more.
good.
We need more velociraptors in our army. I demand it.
What is out of character? What is that gonna do? Don't tell me. But
Also, where's the chosen? The naval intelligence guy says, Lord, you know that they're supposed to. Lord, you know that they're supposed to be here in 3 days' time.
Oh Lord.
Glamrim. No, damn it. My infantry can do this alone. We can hold them off without the chosen. We just need a small donation of some Sworn soldiers.
He would be actually in charge of them.
Probably not actually, because they're their own thing.
Oh, okay. Then T. Selman says, well, you know that they've taken over 80% casualties since the ones who actually stormed Barbrig and got killed in the swamp.
What about the other 20%?
Recovering. Most of them are in the quarantine tents.
Well, I'd like them.
You want to take 6 soldiers?
Yes.
He takes out a D6.
he actually puts it up to fate. Okay.
Take your D6 out, soldier.
Oh, take mine out?
Yeah.
Five.
You can take him.
Oh my god. This is such a corrupt, like. Oh my god.
I guess. Glenrim goes, I'll have the, what remains of those wizards take control of whatever undead they can.
He now has like 1,200 very sick wizards on his side.
This is so stupid. Who put these people in charge? Anyway.
The dwarves.
Oh, okay.
So, he points to you. Ebon Steel Order man, dude, thing.
Man, dude thing.
Are you going back to Beefington?
I'm one of those.
Radagon, I don't, I was supposed to report directly back to the king, but that might not be possible given the circumstances. And maybe I might be able to offer better aid here than down there.
Well, what is your specialty, soldier?
Just about anything you need.
Well, we could use some more frontline then. And do you have any skills about slaying the undead?
And I gesture towards the rifle I have on my back with 4 different barrels on it. And slap that for a second and be like, at least some.
Okay. You'll be under Glamorim then. He's the infantryman. Okay. And polishing, because that is the end of your adventure. So if you want to go out.
No, I'm
Okay, so you gotta give Shane his dice back? Oh, it's not even yet.
my
Okay.
dice. Yeah, no, I'll stick around for some people. I have to
Literally,
leave in
like
20
not
minutes.
a pleasure to have in class right now.
Me?
You two are acting like kids in like a 6th grade class
I'm
that
so
can't
sorry.
sit. No, I'm fine. It's funny.
Alright. So what are we going to now, DM?
Yes, so you guys were, he was taken alone to, like, the general's camp.
Yeah.
You guys were left at the quarantine tents. You are now having, like, medics and priests evaluate you. One of them kind of approaches your party, the everyone else that's not Shane. And, he says, I'm Castion.
Hello, Castion.
Now, you know what? I'm Castion.
Hello, Castion.
He's an elf.
Oh, he's an elf. Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
What ails you? He's a man, too.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what? Like this. That's how I talk. What? 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 I can't hear you when you talk like this. What?
Dang the dog, why are you making fun of his
I'm
voice?
not making fun. I'm genuinely curious.
I mean, some people just have, they
He-
speak a certain way.
He lifts up his, like, neck. He has, like, this disgusting fucking, like, wound. Like, it's,
Oh, so his neck is
So-
injured, yeah.
There you go. That explains it. That's all I need to know.
if I stretch my neck too long, pus comes out.
Yeah.
But don't worry, he takes holy magic. It shrinks a little bit, but just a little bit.
It's a good thing you're whatever you are. Anyway, yeah. We might be sick.
Okay. Come to my private room.
So do I? Am I supposed to
okay.
follow too?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, even though I'm not sick.
yeah.
Well, they don't know.
Oh wait, no,
They
yeah,
don't know
They
that.
don't. Everyone
They don't-
has to get examined
Yeah, true. So yeah, I'll go with.
One by one.
one by one.
Okay.
They start like taking their holy magic, like light, like it's just pure white light. It's
They're just shining it over everybody.
I feel disgusting.
your legs. Let me look at them, sir.
Ah,
Have you been infected with some devils or demons? I'm sensing bad aura in your knees.
I don't
Have you
know.
felt arthritis or gout?
I was in hell recently.
Oh,
Oh dears!
is this the is it because he fell in the blood?
Yeah.
I was in hell recently and I fell in some demon blood.
Okay. Gets out like a
ball
jug.
saw.
Jug that just says holy water, but it's misspelled.
Industrial grade.
He just wouldn't
Acme
know any
holy
better,
water.
so.
I want you to drink about a sip of this a day for 2 weeks. It should cure the knee problems you have.
Alright. Should I take a sip now and then.
Sure.
Okay, he takes a sip.
Your knees feel looser.
No, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, I'll keep sipping this.
Okay. Don't drink too much.
Alright.
Goes.
Tom, one thing I forgot to mention. When you woke up,
Oh. Okay, well, it hasn't affected anything so far, but
yeah, I
it
just want to mention it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
cool.
about me? Okay.
Interesting.
Weird.
Anyway,
You kind of done? She just says, "Okay, cough."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you seem okay. Goes to Cyrus.
He hobbles in. Well, let's get this over with, I guess.
Okay, remove your shirt.
Okay. It takes him, 10 minutes to doff his armor?
Yeah. Looks like... He went down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he looks at... Well, it looks like you got bad brain disease.
What does that do?
It makes you dumber. If you hadn't treated, you'd be dumb.
Well, thank Mother Nature, none of us in this group are dumb.
Okay.
That would have been terrible.
She places a helmet that looks like a bell on your head.
This makes me feel dumber already.
Okay, now try not to hold your mouth straight.
What does that mean?
Don't talk. Have your tongue in a good position.
It feels fine.
It bings and you suddenly feel like you've just been concussed in a way, but then your nature matter just rises through your head and you feel better. Your fever's gone.
I don't know how that worked, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Get decussed.
Now cough.
I don't have the...
Cough.
You're fine. Conversational cough.
Alright, he'll don his armor and leave.
Goes to Layla.
20 minutes.
Okay. She was never downed.
Still.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know what happened.
The holy magic, when she does on her, it explodes in her hand and the nurse is knocked out.
She's gonna, she turns invisible and she sneaks out.
Everyone who's waiting online that isn't Hades and Cyrus sees a bunch of guards going into the tent. They look so puzzled. The nurse is on the ground. They slap her up. She wakes up. I just had such a terrible dream. Alright, nurse gets back up. Another couple minutes go through. It is now Degdadoc's turn. Gets you with radius magic. Oh, you also have the bad brains disease.
Whoa.
Interesting. You're gonna have to put this on. Puts
a large bell on your head.
Bell helmet on your head. Okay.
The bellman.
Bellman puts the bellman on your head. Now hold your mouth still. Bong. You feel concussed.
What happens when he doesn't keep his mouth still? Because he doesn't.
Oh, you bite your tongue hard. You take a point of damage.
You've been moaning more in this episode.
I told you to keep your tongue still.
Do it again.
Bing. You feel so at ease and twice concussed, but then you almost start daydreaming in the ocean again, and then you're back to normal self.
Oh,
God damn it.
Oh, God. Oh.
Hello. What is the saying,
Stick it
John?
up Tom's nose.
No.
Discombobulate.
Exactly.
Discombobulate. 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 Alright.
Discombobulate.
Feet.
In totality. Discombobulate.
It goes up to Todd.
Todd.
Oh, wait.
There's
wait.
other things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm...
We're gonna wait, because he still has to cough.
Is my fever gone?
Your fever is gone.
Okay.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Don't say bless you.
Bless you.
He's gonna keep doing it. Your blesses are wasted.
Oh, hang on.
Discombobulate.
I'm so sorry.
You're good, buddy. I do it too.
No one sneezes more than Aaron.
My mom sneezes a lot.
I sneeze.
Not like Aaron.
I sneeze in 3.
Point in case. Point in case.
Fuck.
Hi. Alright, Degdadoc, cough.
Son, you gotta quit the drinking.
What?
It's affecting your throat.
What are you talking about?
I can hear it.
The nurse puts her ear to your throat.
You really gotta quit it.
What are you talking about? That's what gives me my strength.
It's your courage, your spirit, son, that gives you the strength.
I don't have any of that. Do you have any spirits?
See, look at my neck. I drank too much. Look at it.
I could use.
It's so gross. It's like pissing.
I thought you were a guy.
Pissing.
I am a guy.
Oh.
I used to sound like a baritone.
Oh, wow.
And then I got shot in the throat. And then drank my pities away. And now I'm a stupid nurse for stupid dwarfs. Okay? I don't need this shit right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got shot in the neck. I'm not gonna get shot in the neck, so I'm not gonna because of drinking. I'll take shots down the neck, but that's different.
Wait until I have a misfire.
Please.
Wait, am I cured?
Send the next one in.
Am I good?
Yes, you're good.
I'm alright. I'm not. What about my eye?
Oh.
Okay, you don't have one.
Yeah, that's the point.
It takes the holy hand out.
Oh, you had a level 2 infection in there.
Oh.
Get some holy magic, like forcibly tilt your head back.
Does it hurt?
Oh.
It stings a little bit.
Ow.
Do I have to drink the holy water as well?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, I think.
Just keep blinking for the next hour.
I
There's
can't
no
blink
eye.
in that eye. Alright.
He's gonna leave.
Okay.
He'll stumble.
Sends Todd in.
Yeah.
Okay, you horned one over here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me preface this. I have no medical records, but
I don't care. Get a tent.
Drags him.
if you find another person inside of me, that's totally that was there.
What's there?
Does the holy magic again? Concussed.
She's concussed.
She's knocked out.
She's
from
knocked
doing
out.
holy magic on you.
Wait, what?
The nurse, like,
Well,
alright,
you
so
mean he, right?
yeah, he. It is a he.
Okay.
Did
saying
the
she.
spell?
Yeah. So he
Like,
gets,
did
he
the
gets,
radiant
he
magic
gets knocked
to you?
out.
Explodes, knocked out again.
Oh, should I leave?
At this point, the guards just don't know what to do. Maybe, like, they're just physically confused. Like, we don't really have another nurse. Now the guards take you, because the last nurse is concussed, they take you to a different quarantine tent where there's just nobody because they're so unsure. At that other tent, Hades,
Yeah.
you see someone you know, like, on a tent over from the one you're currently at.
Hmm.
Who
is it?
It's your maker, your father.
Oh, Hades is going to.
Ow. They're cleaning up blood like they just did surgery or something.
Hades is going to, as soon as he goes. You just all see him do that. Then he goes, "Guts,
What?
yeah." And he points at the dwarf across the way, and he's just like,
Degdadoc will join
Ah.
you. Degdadoc will also go, ah! And look to you for, like, encouragement. Like, am I doing it right?
He looks at you and goes, "What are you doing?"
Whatever you do.
It's my dad.
Oh, that's fortunate.
God!
He, like, looks up.
Hi!
Boy.
Hello! I found your son!
Like, in, like, big eyes.
You don't even look like him.
These eyes.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, Hades. Walks over because they're sorry.
How the hell did this happen?
I'm a magical failed experiment, remember?
But he's not.
No, he used magic to make me, and it went wrong.
Maybe your mom looks like you.
No, I don't have a mom.
Boy.
We'll
Hades,
see about that.
it's weird rotting to you here.
Glances at.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no, she's invisible.
I went on a little journey, as you know. I wanted to make something of myself, and I got caught up with some weird shit.
Well, it's very surprising to see you here.
Yeah. I still haven't learned Dwarvish. I tried. you know.
Yeah.
I still only can speak Elvish and Common. I'm real sorry about that. I don't know why.
It's okay, Hades. It's not like you're actually Dwarvish. It's not like you're one of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Dad.
I see you met some friends. You know, you were kind of a loner, as I remember, right?
Yeah. No, the dwarves didn't really like me.
You want to introduce me to your new friends?
Well, I don't know this guy, but he seems kind of cool. And he points. This is Cyrus.
Hello.
He's a nice man.
Hades carved my armor. He did a very good job.
Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
See, you can do something, son. You don't have to sing your little jingles. You can carve some armor.
Well, his armor's made of wood. That's the only reason I could do anything with it.
See, but there's always a place to start.
Alright. This is Degdidok, sorry. I got your name right. Took a second.
Dad. Right. You don't look like him.
He's my dad.
Oh, well, he might, you know, that is kind of a long way, you know.
What do you mean, Dad?
Who's the mum? She look like him.
There's no mom.
You could call his mom, there's chemicals in my basement. Could be his mom.
Wow. How they taste?
Like primordial soup.
I haven't tried most of them.
Most of them.
I said I haven't tried most of them.
Most of them. So you.
I see you
tried some of them.
He just squirms uncomfortably like this is a a weird topic. He's like,
we talk about.
I just picture this whole conversation very awkward to begin with.
Except for
Mother's a bunch of liquids.
That's why he's so interested.
And apparently some of them taste good.
you cannot drink those liquids, says Hades.
Oh, alright.
Some of the liquids could have been Hades' or other siblings.
Your whole ass family. How do they taste?
Give me a second to respond as Hades. That was ridiculous. Alright.
I know. I want to see how this ends. With my 3 minutes left, I want to see Hades' response. God damn it.
Oh, yeah,
right, Dig. Moving on.
Yeah.
And then there's Lila, somewhere around here.
Not here.
I don't know where she went, but she was somewhere here with us.
She was the first one that blew up the nurse.
What?
And then he was the second one.
What?
You didn't see that?
I mean, Hades.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's Radigan. I don't know where he got taken off somewhere else.
Oh yeah, he's the
Your
smart
friends are blowing up nurses?
I just learned about this.
Yeah, you did it too, right? What happened?
I don't know. I haven't the slightest clue.
Oh, so there you go.
I didn't know about this till just now. I don't even know what they're talking about.
I'm glad that you found some misfits like yourself, Hades.
Yeah, I definitely don't fit.
Right.
I take that rather personally. I'm a professional of my craft.
Oh yeah, he definitely fits. He's a tiefling, I know, but he fits.
None of us here are misfits. We all have a purpose in our group. We've been a good team.
I love that you didn't introduce Orlivo as your friend.
Orlivo's not here yet. He's still stuck on the other side. He hasn't been checked yet.
Dang it.
No, he didn't get, they decided to just move you guys all
Oh,
here.
okay.
Oh, yeah. I thought him and
he concussed before the chance to check Orlivo.
Okay, and then they just stopped the whole process.
Because they were like, this is getting out of hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
So
Orlivo
he's
talking
gonna after this whole conversation, he's gonna look to Orlivo and go, oh, and that's Olive.
That's Radigan's boyfriend. Orlivo. That's Radigan's boyfriend. They're in love.
Right. Because I know who you guys are all talking about. Right.
Yeah, the smart one that went away. We talked.
If you're wondering why I'm here, hey, this is I was conscripted by the military. You know, if you decide to stay here, you could have joined the mutant corps.
But you didn't.
The mutant core.
He looks really sad as he's troop.
He's like,
You know, you could have done something for your city.
oh, but why can't I be with the rest of the dwarves?
Because, Hades, you're not dwarvish.
Well, do I have to be with the mutants? Can I be with, like, someone else?
Take pride in what you are, Hades. The mutant core are very twinkly ones.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mwah. Shane has left us.
They are great pool players. I've seen them play great pool in bars before. Like, they can just shoot them fucking balls into each other. Like, they're great pool players.
But I like music. I don't want to be a pool player.
Whose balls are we talking
No,
about?
I'm just saying the mutant core are good pool players.
Oh, mutants. Right.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Why can't I be in a core other than the mutant core?
Because, Hades, you're not quite the same as everyone else.
See, this is what I've been talking about, Dad. This is racism.
Now, Hades,
Yeah?
you gotta understand that you were not made biologically.
I know.
So you are
but-
different than...
Well, yeah, but why can't I be cool like everyone else?
I don't think you're cool.
You are cool in your own way.
Yeah.
Well, why can't it be in the...
You at least help us survive, which is something good.
See, that's a
You're
positive
worth.
thing.
You're absolutely worth having around, if for nothing else than that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't see why they have to be segregated, because it's only natural for things to mix together. If you look at nature, you don't have only one type of plant in one area and only one plant in another area. Everything mixes together to make a beautiful tapestry of nature.
Was it Cyrus? When a horse breeds with a donkey, it creates a mule, which is hard-working, like Hades here. However, it's genetically damaged, and it can't breed. So...
That's not a direct analogy, because he's not... even if he can't breed, what does that have to do with him being in troops?
I just realised something really funny. You're a druid, right? So you're all about the nature.
Yeah.
Like me, Mother Nature, represent.
A brother.
Yeah. Now, a brother from the same mother. Now you are very much not natural, right? Because your mum is a bunch of fluids.
Hades goes, more or less,
You
yeah.
two are direct opposites.
Now, we've already been over this, alright?
That's really funny.
That's what I've been telling Hades his whole life. He's different. He's the opposite of biology.
Now, just because you were created by other people doesn't mean...
we are.
Would you shut up for a minute?
Oh.
We've already talked about this. You are still natural, even if you were created by someone. You're made out of natural elements. You are a part of nature, on the smallest of levels, even though you weren't created in the normal manner. You're still made of nature. You still contribute...
Hey, this just looks like this isn't really making sense, and he just looks around. Like,
You still contribute to the entire ecosystem.
Well...
I might disagree with your friend here, but he seems like a smart one, and I'm glad you're hanging out with someone with a brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he just says to that.
Yeah, Cyrus is one of the smart ones. I think Radigan might be a little smarter. I don't know. Who's smarter?
I haven't checked.
Yeah, we should do that.
It doesn't matter who's smarter in the grand scheme of
It
things.
won't matter, for strategic reasons, like, who's more expendable. That kind of thing.
Expendable?
Yeah. If we're gonna die to zombies, who should go first? Probably one of us, right? Because we're dumb.
He just looks at him like, what the hell?
Your worth is not linked to your intelligence. It links to your passion.
Oh, so we are dumb.
How does your character feel about this whole smart conversation?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I still
Never
have
mind
to
then.
consult the other
We're good.
person.
No, I'm saying
Inside of
intelligence
it.
doesn't matter in any way determining who someone is worth. It's based off of your passion, your willingness to contribute to the greater good.
The more intelligent you are, the more likely you are to survive, right? Radigan's got us through a whole bunch of scrapes.
Right, hold on a second. Hey, Dad, why do I speak Elvish?
What's up with you recently?
Well, I might. How do I say this in simple terms? I took elven DNA.
Okay.
And mixed it into a bunch of fluids to create you.
But why can't I learn Dwarvish?
Well, son, you were a little bit slower than the rest of my experiments.
Oh.
Some of them.
Oh, here we go
Some
again.
of them were slower than
Here
you.
we go again.
Some of them were smarter than you.
Oh boy,
You
yeah.
know you're the fourth. Actually, what's your favorite? What's Hades' favorite number?
6.
6. You know you were the 6th experiment. Out of 12.
I know you always liked Larry better.
Well, Larry had a beard.
Larry looks more like a dwarf, yeah.
Human face.
Yeah, so it goes back to that again. I see. Yeah, you pull in the whole dwarves are better thing. Yeah, I see.
It's not that dwarves are better. They're just stronger, better drinkers, better rock diggers, better rune magicians.
I would say you're a racist, but you can't be one that a race that doesn't exist. But anyway.
So, what's your name? I don't think you've. Are you friends with Hades?
Yeah.
Is he staying out of trouble?
Well, actually, not that I know of. Actually, just
He's new.
Yeah, I'm rather new around here. My name's Todd Riffle. Take my business card.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, if you have any problem with taxes, be sure to contact my number, and there's my address on there too.
What do you mean number?
My address is on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean number? You have DNA. You're talking about genetic engineering, splicing DNA.
Yeah.
Where did this come from?
I said that in Degdadog's voice.
I know, Hades looks completely confused.
Yeah, that wasn't meant to be my Degdadog's voice.
Okay.
Who was that?
No one.
That was... Never mind.
That was 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, son, if you ever feel you want to be, productive in the city, I would say join the Mutant Corps. I could even say I'd be proud of you if you did that.
Alright.
And well, I gotta fix more civilians and zombified people.
Okay.
It was nice chatting with you, Hades. Maybe I'll see you in a day or so.
It was nice to meet you, man who sleeps with liquids.
He turns his head back, walks away. Like he was puzzled
Like he
for
was
a
gonna
second.
say something, he
Yeah.
just doesn't.
Wish I could do that. I get so drunk.
I was a dick.
Yeah, my dad, he's kind of, he's not very accepting of people.
Yeah, I mean, I think it seems like it's,
he's kind of dwarves first,
Yeah, but he made you.
Yeah, he did. It was a mistake.
That's on him.
It wasn't intentional.
How does the order go if, I don't like you, but I made you from scratch? It's like I built a cart, and then I burned it for 1,000 years.
apparently. According to what he says, that was a mistake. He didn't mean to make what I am what I am.
What do you mean he didn't mean to make you?
Well, he said he took elven DNA and mixed it with some chemicals, and then he didn't know what it was gonna do.
You gotta be careful with, sleeping around. You're gonna, gotta protect yourself. Otherwise things happen.
You don't think I could, go into the kitchen, try to make a birthday cake, and I'll make one of you?
Whose birthday is it?
He just goes, I don't know, it's some weird magic shit.
That's, I don't have any test tube chemicals. I don't know what that's from.
In the middle of the conversation, the whole party. Oh.
What just happened?
I got hit with a commercial.
What the hell was that?
Take it all!
You guys hear that?
Godzilla?
Yeah.
Loud dragon sound.
And that's it. That's where I'm ending it.
Wait, hold on. Before you end it.
Oh.
You asked me what the hell's wrong with me recently?
Yeah, like earlier in the conversation when Hades was talking with his dad for a little bit, I turned to Degdadoc and I go, "What is up with you recently? You've it feels like you've been acting strange.
What are you talking about?
It feels like something's off about you. Like for the past couple of days, I think it's
What? What?
just like the way that you respond to things, the way that you act around people. Like you're sitting here insulting Hades.
I'm insulting him.
Well, I mean, you're like backing up what his father is saying.
I mean, he's a smart man. I mean, maybe he's a dick, but he's smart.
It's rude. I don't understand why you're doing that.
I don't see it as rude. It's just, just speaking my mind like I always have.
You didn't always speak your mind this way. You did that before.
I did.
Something is afoot.
I got 2 of those. Does that help?
And then he'll turn back to listen to the rest of the conversation, and then, yeah.
Okay. And then you hear...
Yeah.
Take it all.
What is that from?
Skyrim.
That's Sky. Oh.
Skyrim dragon noises.
I'm ending it there,
recognizable
boys.
anywhere.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder if that's a dragon or some other scary creature.
I must have left the stove on.
Just left the stove on. Yeah.
My Algernon branded stove.
Anyway.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We love you. Have a good evening.
And remember,
Zelda.
Sponsored by Zelda.
We're not sponsored.
We don't even have a Switch that we can play that on, really.
Sorry.
Jamie does.
I have 2.
You have 2? Hey,
Yeah.
maybe you should come over and we could play that for story mode or something. I'd like that. Or friends list or whatever. But yeah, thank you everybody. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed. We'll raid out.
And